What is up, everybody? Welcome back. We got a bit of a special stream today. Not necessarily gameplay, but we're going to be doing something quite fun. Something that a lot of people have been requesting in the comments of my recent videos. And that is, of course, building / planning my Pokemon Legends ZA team. What's up, Freezy? Someone made a playable version of the map. Wait, what does that even mean? Playable? What's up, Hyper Circle? Great Wolf, welcome back, guys. What's up, Rashed, Tom, Crack Cat? Please choose Electros. So, you guys may have seen in the past I've done... Oh my god, okay. For a second, chat was not popping up, but everything freaking popped up at once. I see all you guys now. What's up, Feedback? What's up, Marcus? You're making me want to plan out my ZA team too, even with the limited info. Yeah, so, of course, we don't know every single Pokemon that's going to be in the game yet. But we know a good amount of them. Specifically, we know that, assumedly, every single Kalos Pokemon will be back. And we know about the leaked Mega Evolutions. But I wanted to first and foremost say that I will not be spoiling any of the Mega Evolutions in this stream. There may be some Pokemon that do Mega Evolve on my team, but I'm not going to specifically say whether or not they Mega Evolve. So if you haven't seen the leaks, don't worry. No spoilers today. But this is basically going to be like, I guess like a live version of a video idea that I'm hopefully going to edit and then upload on Saturday. So we're going to do it live. It's going to be like a... Oh my god, dude, I just realized I need a freaking haircut before ZA. Alright, whatever. Messy hair. Don't care. But beyond the distractions, that is my hair. Yeah, we're going to do it live today. It's going to be just going through, thinking about what types work well with each other. And then I'm going to edit that into a more, I don't know, just better edited video, I guess, that'll go up on Saturday. So if you haven't seen it, I actually did a similar concept for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, which we also didn't know every Pokemon that would be in it, but just assuming off of all the Sinnoh Pokemon being in the remake. Same thing here in ZA, we assume that all the Kalos Pokemon will be in it, and maybe all of the, like, just the Kalos decks in general, not just, you know, Pokemon from Kalos, like Gen 6, but all the Pokemon that were in the original X and Y games from Gen 1 through 5 as well. I think that most of them will return. There might be some that don't return, but we'll see. What's up, Justin? What's up, Joe Ellis? How you guys doing? Tome on YouTube made a playable to scale Legends ZA map. Hold up, let me check this out actually. Thank you for telling me about this, Freezy. Tome Legends ZA map. I don't even... Oh, using my new 3D map to uncover the secrets of ZA. Okay, I guess before we get started, let's check this out real quick, because this sounds interesting. Tome, I'm assuming this is what you mean, right? Using my new 3D map. Unless, is there a version that other people can play? We recreated Pokemon Legends ZA fan-made demo. What the heck?
We're away from the release of Pokemon Legends ZA. On this journey through trailers, leaks,
Yo,
and
what
demos,
is this actually?
I've gone from determining the scale of Lumiose, recreating the map, making a 3D model, deciphering the Pokédex.
We're gonna get to the team. This looks interesting.
And now, with the help of my friend Luca, I present to you an explorable demo of Legends ZA.
Wait, so you can download this? Hold up, I need to check, because we might stream this tomorrow or something. Lumiose Tour Demo. Oh, you can literally play this right now?
We'd already had access to the in-game map from the demos at Worlds, so I jumped back in on Blender to create a more accurate version.
That's awesome. That's sick.
In the meantime, Luca was hard at work adding textures and implementing...
I'll just take a look at the video. I don't know if I'll play it, because, I mean, we can get a good idea of it right here. Oh, that's cute. You even got the starter Pokemon.
Latest trailer, so the one we just
There's subtitles, okay.
There was right at the start, you get to see what I believe would have to be the opening cutscene. Yeah, you start the game in the train station. I've seen this map though. There is the map.
I've seen a map on Pokios. It's a website. Pokios, I think it's called. Arcade Line, Sushi. Wait, Sushi? What the heck? Quasartico. Yeah, Quasartico building. That's pretty cool. Maybe I'll check this out in a future stream. looks pretty interesting. Here, I'll skim through a little bit more of it.
South, where you enter in X and Y. Also here we have the entrance to
Hotel Z,
which we got to see in the demos as well.
The interesting thing though that we learned in the latest demo is that some of the... Oh dude, this is my demo gameplay. Nice. But yeah, there is this website, Pokios, that I've seen that has like a map of it. That's pretty good. Interactive map. The crazy thing is, now we know that like some wild zones, like this wild zone... Where's wild zone 7? They don't have 7 in this one. Interesting. Is this the one with the sandiles? Where's the one with the sandiles? This one, Wild Zone 8. So Wild Zone 8, we know that in the latest trailer actually changes as you progress in the game. It becomes from like a regular park. This one over here. So this one doesn't pop up from the beginning. It pops up later. And that's also like how we know. Okay, I guess the first thing we should look up is Legends ZA available Pokemon. I'm going to assume that Cerebee's got it pretty accurate. Actually, I kind of like this website a little bit more in terms of like graphics. No shade on Cerebee, but I don't know if I like the interface all that much, like the graphics of the site. This one looks clean. So we don't have a... There is a render for Mega Malamar though. Yeah, I guess it's just a little bit broken. But yeah, we're going to base it off of this. Just what Pokemon are available. As you can see, there's quite a lot of them already confirmed. But I want to check, because I don't think all of the Mega Evolutions that were leaked are in here. Oh my god. What's up, Berkeley? What's up, Hiei? Can't wait for ZA. Yeah, same. Dude, we have less than a month, guys. Less than a month till Legend ZA now. I like the trailer analysis. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. That trailer analysis is doing numbers. Put a lot of work into it. You know, it took me 2 days to make that trailer analysis, but it's paying off. And I'm glad that people are appreciating it. Do you guys think there will be another trailer still? Because we still have a month until the game. Is there really not going to be any more news until then? Like, doesn't that seem weird? What other like methods of marketing could they do other than trailers to remind people like, hey, the game is coming out in like a week or two? I guess they can just do tweets. I don't think they would just like, I don't know. It just seems weird that there's not going to be anything else. I like the month void hot take. I mean, it's fine to like it. I just feel like from a marketing standpoint, it's not the smartest. Dude, I literally got drink up my nose. I suspect there might be an overview trailer. Maybe, the thing is, like, on the Japanese Pokemon YouTube channel, they called it final trailer, but like, is there gonna be an overview trailer maybe just on the English channel? I don't think they're gonna reveal anything else new though, but I just feel like to remind people like the game is coming out in a week, maybe like a week before. I remember the YouTube short where you asked Zach what Mega Evolution, and who would have thought he predicted Mega Greninja? I mean, yeah. I think me and him agreed that it was going to look like Ash Greninja, but it didn't end up looking like Ash Greninja. And speaking of Greninja, that is one Mega Evolution. Okay, actually, when it comes to building the ZA team, one issue is now we know that you're not going to be able to use the Mega Evolutions in your first playthrough, at least for the Kalos starters. It's still not confirmed officially if the main starters like Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile will have Mega Evolutions, but like most people assume that they will. So you're going to be able to use those Mega Evolutions, but you're not going to be able to use Delphox, Chestnut, and Mega Greninja until the post game. I mean, not even in the post game actually, because I think Mega Greninja is Season 1, so you're going to have to wait until Season 1 is over. And then Mega Delphox another month, like if it is a month. Basically, those are not going to be usable probably until the DLC. So we're not going to consider the Mega Kalos starters. We are going to consider, however, the main ZA starters. So with that in mind, let's finally get started on this. Is there a website that I can use? Pokemon Team Builder. I know people have recommended me this one website for a while. But the issue is, and let me know if you guys know if there's like a better website than this. What's up, Nikor? I'm doing good. What's up, Frogged? My team will be 5 Bulbasaurs and a Mega Greninja. Heck yeah, the Toad Squad. Yo, that sounds like Naruto's team. If Naruto was in the Pokemon world. Try Pokeos? Oh wait, Pokeos has a builder? Bro, this looks cool. I actually want to see this. Hold up. Use my Pokemon team. This is the website that I thought we could use, but the ZA one doesn't work yet because, of course, you know, we don't know all the Pokemon that will be in ZA. We could just go to Pokemon Home and just pick from the ones that we know will be in ZA. Let me see this, though. Is this, like, made in Unity or what? Find all 10 Zygarde cells scattered across the map. Yo, what the heck? Oh my god, wait, we get to pick our starter? How do I... Can I full screen this? Bro, they even put music in it? That's crazy! I mean, it's the OG Lumiose music, but still. This is cool. The graphics don't look great. I feel like there's a way we can make this better graphics. Oh my god, I can't even exit out of it now. I'm stuck. By default, the game is set to low. You can modify in the graphics setting from the menu when you explore Lumiose. Okay. I don't know how to open the menu. It says enter/start. Okay, there we go. Game settings. 60 FPS? We can do 60 FPS? Alright, there we go. High graphics. Yeah, we got Pokemon Legends ZA early, guys. This is crazy. Alright, there we go. Better graphics. Is there a full screen button, though? I don't see a full screen button. I mean, I guess you can do this. Oh my god, no. Too much, too much. Is this it? Yeah, bro, we got Legends ZA early. Let's go. What starter should we pick, guys? It looks like Roblox. It looks a little bit like Roblox, yeah. I'm gonna go with Tepig. I feel like Tepig is gonna be the least picked in the actual game. So we're gonna go with Tepig here. Alright, we can run. The thing is, like, I mean, I assume if we watched more of that video, they talk about, like, the scale of it. Because my question is, like, how long does it take to get from one side of Lumiose to the other? Is there any way we can open the map? Support for mouse and keyboard or controller. Map and set. Oh, yeah, there is a map. Okay, hold up. Oh, there it is. The full map. Oh my gosh, so where are we right now? I can't tell where we are right now. What? What's the site called? This is Luca Pulmonari itch.io. Hold up. I'll just show it again in case people missed it. There's a YouTuber called Tome. If you go to this YouTube video, you can find it in the description. Yo, shout out Tome for this one. This is sick.
Down.
Wait, you can go up the buildings? Okay, hold up. We need a... I know in ZA, in the official game, there's like elevators that take you up to the roofs. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is that? You see that? There's something glowing over there. Yo. This is not at all what I planned the stream to be today, but I mean, this is kind of cool at the same time. You know what's actually one of my biggest questions for ZA? How will the water work? Because we've seen, like, obviously we have real-time battles, and the Pokemon move with you in battle. But, like, what if they're in the water? You know how in Scarlet and Violet and Legends Arceus, the Pokemon have, like, a little pool floaty? Is it gonna be like that in ZA? I feel like that'd be kind of lame, right? Like, it wouldn't really make sense for the Pokemon to be running around in the field if they were on that little pool floaty. I mean, I assume that water Pokemon will be able to swim, but what about other Pokemon? What about you, the trainer? Are you just gonna be swimming? Do you automatically, like, change to a swimsuit? Hey, we found a Zygarde core. Let's go. 1 out of 10. And we're in the wild zone. Yeah, I saw this one when I played the demo. There could be invisible walls. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, that you can't even go in the water. I am going to be streaming ZA on release for the Switch 2. So, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, you know, make sure you are. I mean, nowadays YouTube, if you watch my channel enough, it'll just pop up on your homepage anyway, which I assume is how many of you got to the stream today. We got Wild Zone 8 over here. So this is the one that like changes into oh my god. I don't know why that happened. This is the one that changes into a desert. I mean, honestly though, like, I do think I still would have preferred if like the game was all of Kalos, not just Lumiose. Oh, we got a Malamar over here. Hold up. Yo, happy birthday, Shake. How you doing? Hope you have a good one. Damn, wait, is she doing freaking TikTok dance? Oh my god. I don't know that dance. I'm not familiar. Honestly, I don't really go on TikTok at all, but oh, is that the Malamar? Is that the My Friend Malamar dance from the trailer? Kind of looks like she's doing the chicken dance. Yeah, it's just the chicken dance. I remember the chicken dance from the Scarlet and Violet DLC. That was pretty funny. Damn, Prism Tower. You guys think we're going to be able to enter Prism Tower in the game? Like, other than for the climax. It looks like the ending, like Prism Tower, is going to be a friggin' Gigantamax form itself. But I wonder if, like, we'll be able to enter it, like, anytime we want. I mean, I don't think there's going to be a gym battle in there, but yeah, I want it to be more than just the end game. You know, it'd be cool if there was like an extra challenge in there of some kind. I mean, we got to be able to see Clemont, you know? Clemont's got to come back. Chat, is this ZA? Yeah, we got the early demo. Early preview. Halucha. No eyes, Halucha. Bro, why isn't he doing the chicken dance? Come on. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. Yeah, so we're right here. Where did we start off? We started off somewhere around here. This is where part of the demo was. I want to see approximately how long it would take just to go across the region. What starter am I going to pick? Well, I haven't actually decided. That's why we're here today. I'm going to build 3 teams, and based off of, you know, which one looks the coolest at the end, which team looks the coolest, is what starter I'm going to go with. And might play like this. Yeah, dude. I'm kind of hoping that they have skates in the game, too. Who's that character? Haven't seen it in the market. Bro, you don't know Calum? I know you're probably joking, but yeah. I am curious if, like, Calum / Serena will show up in the game, too. You're going with Totodile, aren't you? Hey, we'll see. Thing is, like, the last few playthroughs, I've gone with, like, the starter that I feel is the least popular. And as weird as it is, I do think that kind of affects views on the Let's Play. Because people want to see the starter that's most, not necessarily most popular, but the one that they would pick. And, you know, if you pick the one that's least popular, that automatically makes a lot of people not as engaged, or what's it called, immersed in the playthrough, which sucks. But, you know, I picked Quaxley and Scarlet and Violet. That was clearly the least popular. And then what did I pick in Hisui? I don't think, I guess in Legends Arceus it didn't really matter. All of them were pretty popular. But yeah, let's just go straight across. Oh, I think the game crashed. Never mind. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. All right, that's pretty good. That's a good idea. Seems like, I mean, it's not like you're going to ever be running straight through Lumiose. There's going to be so many distractions, so many other things, but if this is really how small the wild zones are, I don't know. I do still think, like, I wish the game had been more than just Lumiose, but it does at least look like there's going to be a lot to do. And I would rather have a smaller map with a lot to do than a really big map that's just empty and boring. That's just my take, at least. So yeah, we'll see, because as you progress too, the map changes, so that'll be pretty cool. Maybe by the end there's like an ice wild zone, a lava wild zone. I mean, that would be kind of weird if there was just a random lava pit in the middle of Lumiose, but I do wonder, like, there's got to be some biomes that... Oh, nice. We got another Zygarde. Wow. I'm so good at this. There could be like indoor wild zones too, right? Like if they wanted to do like an ice wild zone, they would have to put it inside a building, make it like a freezer, an indoor freezer. I don't think they would put a lava pit indoors though, but like where would fire Pokemon be? Ooh, it could be underground, like a steam factory or something. That's what I'm wondering, is just where are some of the more niche Pokemon going to be? Because we've seen like there's sewers, you know, there's going to be some dark and poison Pokemon down there. I mean, they showed like some weird ones like Inkay, Noibat in the sewers. But I think we've seen them outside too, so I don't know. That's my main thing, is just where are some of these like ice Pokemon, fire Pokemon gonna be? I guess they can just be in the city, but anyway. I'm good on this demo. Good job, Tome and the other. There's someone else that worked with him to do this. Luca, I guess. Check out this video. Check out the demo if you guys want to. It's in the description of this video. Yeah, so far we've seen sewers, graveyard, desert area, rivers, parks. There's going to be some variety in the biomes. But I'm just wondering if there's going to be like more weird ones, like lava or ice dome. I don't know. Anyway, let's get into... Not that. Where did my music go? The heck? Hello? Let's get into the team building. Although some of you guys said to go on the Pokéos website, they have their own team builder. Let me see if I can find it. Tools, team builder. All right, so we can choose our game. And they do have Legend ZA. Interesting. Okay, so this is, I'm assuming, the list of all the Pokemon that are available in ZA. There's some that are grayed out, or rather redded out. So I'm guessing those are the ones that can't be or aren't in ZA yet. Yeah, I do like the Maryland team builder, but I don't think Maryland team builder is updated for ZA. Maryland's Pokemon team builder. We'll do this at the ending. I think I'm just going to use this one for now. We'll use this one because the graphics are nice. And we'll like check on this list to build the actual team. Is the music okay? I think it's fine. I don't think it's too loud. You do look like my science teacher? Bro, that's interesting. I remember when I was in school, I thought about like some of my younger teachers, but they still felt like they were so old. But now I am that old as my teachers used to be. That's crazy. What's up, Moxie Chan? What's up, Tal Cohen? Music is nice. Yeah, I need to put like a little music box thing that shows you what song is currently playing. I know I had one at one point, but I don't know if it's working anymore. Do I still have it actually? No, I don't. This is Zame though. Huge shout out to Zame. I use Zame's music in almost all my videos, to be honest. So big shout out to Zame. There's gonna be different. I wish I gotta figure out how to put the credit though, just so you guys can see what song is currently playing. But anyway, you still young, Munch. Thank you, Wetball. To be honest, I don't feel old. Maybe when I hit 40, I'll feel old, but you know, we got a while to go until that. Okay. So the way we're gonna do this, which I should record this in case I want to use it for the actual... no, it's fine, it's fine. The way we're gonna do this is we're gonna make 3 different teams for each of the 3 starters. So which one should we start with? I still think it's so weird that they put both Chikorita and Totodile in. Oh my god, look at the way they shake. That's kind of scary. Yeah, I guess we should go in order. We'll do Chikorita since it's grass starter, you know, usually goes first in the Pokedex. And there's a lot of people suspecting that Mega Meganium will be grass and fairy type. So maybe we should put that in mind, or keep that in mind, that it's not just going to be grass, but probably grass fairy. Of course, this is not confirmed. Because I don't think the leaks mention typings, right? But we have seen that Chikorita has disarming voice, I believe, in the trailer. Isn't it a bit early for this? We don't know who made it into the game. The issue is we're not gonna know. So I want to make the video before the game comes out to help people prepare for it. So, and when the game does come out, I'm not gonna have time to make this type of video. Maybe I can make it like a month after when I finish the playthrough. But we're gonna do it just based off speculation, but without leaking the Mega Evolutions, at least in this stream. And we do have a pretty good idea. Also, like, yeah, just based off of like which Pokemon were in the original X and Y, we can assume that most of those will be in the game. So let's just assume that this will be Grass and Fairy. Then we probably wouldn't want another Fairy type on the team. Usually I like to build a Water, Grass, and Fire core. That's not really necessary for every team, but I like to have all three of those typings. It's usually a good idea. Or it makes for a good team, I guess you could say. So what fire type would we want to pick alongside Meganium? I guess we should look at Meganium's stats too. Now we don't know like what the Mega Evolution will be, but Meganium itself is pretty bulky actually. 100 defense, 100 special defense, and kind of even on both attack and special and physical. So I feel like the Mega Evolution would probably make it more of a special attacker. I look at Meganium, I think more special for some reason. Actually, what kind of moves does it learn? This is special, this is physical, right? So it learns Magical Leaf, Giga Drain, Solar Beam. I mean, its strongest attacks are definitely special. Petal Blizzard is physical though. And then as far as TMs go, Frenzy Plant is special, Leaf Storm, Solar Blade. Of course, it might learn some new moves in ZA too. Doesn't actually learn any Fairy type moves except Charm currently. So yeah, if it does become a Grass and Fairy, 100% it's got to learn some new Fairy type moves. So I'm thinking either play rough or what are the other Fairy type moves? Moonblast, yeah, Moonblast. Would Meganium learn Moonblast? Moonblast Meganium would be kind of sick. I could see it. But then, you know what's kind of weird is like, it could have Solar Beam. It could have a Sun move and a Moon move. Solar Beam, Moonblast, Meganium, that would be kind of crazy. Its current ability, Leaf Guard, or at least hidden ability, prevents the bear from succumbing to major status ailments during sunny weather. I could actually kind of see it. Or isn't there an ability that's like, I know there's Solar Power, which I believe Mega Charizard Y gets, right? Boost special attack in the sunshine. It could get something like that in its Mega Evolution. I mean, we're not going to have abilities in ZA, so it doesn't really matter. But anyway, I guess assuming that it's going to be more of a special attacker in its Mega Evolution, it doesn't necessarily mean we need a physical fire type. The other question is, oh yeah, Zard Y gets Drought, you're right. I'm thinking of just, I believe Charizard's hidden ability, right? You're right, it gets Drought. Solar Power is just its hidden ability. Never mind. I guess what I'm saying is I could see Mega Meganium getting Solar Power. But anyway, which internet browser I'm using? Just Google Chrome. But I'm using a special thing. It's called... What is this called, actually? It's an extension. And you can choose your own background and put whatever icons you want here. Ooh, you just gave me a great suggestion, Hyper Circle. Yes! If we want something more on the physical side, and a fire type, and it even covers another very common typing, Talonflame would actually be kind of sick on this team. Obviously, we wouldn't want it on the Emboar team for 2 fire types. Could go on the Feraligatr team, but I feel like it best fits along with Meganium. Because Meganium's kind of slow too. Did I close out the Meganium page? Where is it? Meganium's not the fastest.
Stopping by to say things working.
Hey, thank you, Lord Steven. Actually, doesn't Talonflame also not the fastest? I know Talonflame's not necessarily known for speed, is it? Oh wait, never mind. Talonflame's super fast. What the? I'm just totally wrong. But thank you, Lord Steven. Appreciate it, man. Good luck at work. What about Pyroar? We can save Pyroar for one of the other teams. Pyroar will for sure be on one of the other teams, though. So let me take a look actually for comparison between Pyroar and Talonflame. I went on the wrong website. I like using this site for the stats. It's just very clean, very easy to look at. Pyroar is also pretty quick and has insane special attacks. So I feel like Pyroar would actually pair better with Feraligatr if we did when we do the Feraligatr team. Feraligatr's more physical attack. Pyroar is more special attack. I like to have a little bit of balance, you know? Breakcore battle music goes hard. Yeah, this song is crazy. Hold up. We need to shout this out. This is Vanillux Pavilion. Bro, actually, this person makes really good music. I've heard other remixes of theirs. I gotta subscribe. Oh, they haven't been making that much music recently, but I for sure have heard some other remixes from them before. This is a good one. Banger. But anyway, yeah, I'm thinking Pyroar will fit better in the Feraligatr team. So we're gonna keep Talonflame in this one. I still hope Talonflame Mega Evolves, dude. Again, this video is gonna have no spoilers. But whether it's in the base game or in the DLC, let's just put it that way. I think it would be really sick if Talonflame Mega Evolved. But regardless if it does or doesn't, I think Talonflame along with Mega Meganium would be pretty sick. They would pair well. The site building website, I don't know the name of it. I literally just looked up Pokemon Team Builder. Pokemon Team Builder website. It's the first link. It's like a GitHub website. There are a bunch of different websites you can use though. There's this one called My Pokemon Team, which actually gives you the typings, like the advantages and whatnot. I don't know if this website will give us that, but it just has the nicest graphics. So anyway, Chandelure too, dude. I forgot about Chandelure. Oh my god. Oh, there's a lot of good options because we could use Chandelure on the Feraligatr team too. Maybe put Pyroar in this one and Chandelure on the other one. But I think I'm gonna stick with this. We already got our first two. So we got a grass, we got a fire type. Next we gotta pick our water type. And if it wasn't for Mega Greninja being locked to the online multiplayer mode, which means we're not even gonna be able to get it until like a month later, I would easily just put Mega Greninja in here. That would be my first three. And I know maybe using 2 starters is kind of lame. So I'll have different options in, you know, the final video. But like if I just wanted an OP team straight up, I would put these 3 together. But I don't know, like I'm still debating if I want to have multiple starters, you know? Just in base Kalos, there's not really that many water types. I just realized there's pretty much just Clawitzer, right? Is Clawitzer really the only water type? Hold up, I must be missing someone, right? Surely I'm missing someone. Oh, Binacle. There's Barbrickle too. Ooh, Barbaracle. I did use Barbaracle in my original X and Y playthrough. Yeah, Barbara could make the comeback. Can we open up the stats from here? I mean, I guess we gotta go over here. We do know, like, Barbaracle. I mean, I assume that every Kalos Pokemon, Gen 6 Pokemon, will be in the game. Barbaracle's got pretty good attack and defense. Not great speed, but it does get Shell Smash. That's what I would run on it, was Shell Smash. And I'm assuming it's going to have that in ZA. With real-time battles, too, Shell Smash might actually be really, really OP. because, you know, there's no turns. You don't have to waste a turn using Shell Smash. You can just Shell Smash and then attack immediately after. Obviously, Shell Smash does lower your defenses though, so it probably makes you more vulnerable. I would assume that they're gonna balance it by like making it so your Pokemon like strikes a pose or something while it's doing Shell Smash. So like you can't just set up for free, you know? I assume that's how they're gonna do it. Dragalge is not a water type, but it's close.
If I got your X and play throw like over 1,000 times dude, this is gonna be so nostalgic seeing you play. I cannot wait, man.
Yo, thank you so much, Joe from Walmart. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's been crazy hype, like seeing all you guys turn up for this playthrough. It really reminds me of the X and Y days, which like I was taking a look. I thought X and Y was like my peak on YouTube in terms of viewership, but it was actually Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I think because it like just built up so nicely. X and Y, my channel blew up, and then Omega Ruby the next year after was literally like the peak. So maybe we can have something similar. You know, we got Z8 and then Gen 10 next year. Bro, I feel like this is the prime moment to make the biggest comeback for my channel. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Shell Smash lowers defense, easy, just dodge, yeah. I just assumed that to balance how good Shell Smash is, they're gonna make it so like your Pokemon is immobile, maybe like while it's charging up. Same with like Swords Dance and other bulk up, you know, moves like that. So anyway, I don't know if I would have Barbaracle on this team. Maybe we save Barbaracle for the Emboar team. We'll see. I mean, Clawitzer would be kind of cool actually. I like Clawitzer design-wise. I just don't know how like strong really it would be, but it would be cool. It would be like a niche Pokemon we could use. What is Clawitzer's stats looking like? I like Mega Launcher as an ability is pretty cool, but like I don't think there's abilities in Z8. Well, we know there's no abilities, so it's not gonna get that boost in its like Aura Pulse. What's it called? Aura Sphere, sorry. Dragon Pulse, because that's what makes Clawitzer cool. That it can use moves like Aura Sphere, Dark Pulse. It's got really good special attack too. That's, I mean, the speed is, bro, that big ol' arm is holding it back for sure. I feel like Clawitzer would be really good in a traditional Pokemon game, but maybe in ZA, because it won't have Mega Launcher, it might not be as strong. Dragalge, someone mentioned. Oh, Hisuian Goodra, dude, I forgot. Oh wait, you're not going to be able to take it in at the beginning though. But they did show on the Pokemon site that once the Pokemon Home compatibility comes out, you're going to be able to bring Hisuian Goodra. Base Goodra would be kind of cool. I mean, I do want to have for sure Mega Dragonite on at least one of my 3 teams. Is Mega Dragonite in here? I don't know if they have the Megas. Yeah, they don't have the Megas available on here yet. But you know, we can assume this is Mega Dragonite. We already have a flying type Pokemon on this team though, so I don't know if we would want to have 2. At the very least, Talonflame's not weak to ice though. It's just neutral. But then we would have 2 weaknesses to ice if we had Dragonite and Meganium. So I think maybe I would save Dragonite for one of the other teams. And same with Clawitzer. I mean, we still don't know. Maybe the Kalos starters or Kanto starters are going to be obtainable once again. We've definitely seen them on the website, right? We've seen, let me load up the Legends EA website real quick. Actually, how do I go to the Legends EA website? Legends EA. Oh, is it just legends.pokemon.com? Okay, there we go. Yeah, regular Goodra is pure dragon. That would be pretty cool. And Goodra has a really good special defense, which most ice type moves or common ice moves I feel like are special. I mean, there's like Ice Shard. There's a couple newer ones that weren't in the original X and Y nowadays, like Ice Spinner, right? Triple Axle. Goodra would be pretty sick though. I think Goodra would be cool for one of the teams at least. I did have a Goodra on my original team too. What about Crocodile? Oh my god, dude, Crocodile. Crocodile is a really cool Pokemon. And we have seen that in the trailers already. Dark and ground type. I'm kind of down actually. Crocodile I feel like looks cool in this team too. And then Malamar, yeah, I want Malamar on at least one of my teams. Especially now that we know there's Mega Malamar. Where is Malamar? There we go. We wouldn't want it on 2 dark types on the team though, even though Malamar does resist fighting, or well, it's neutral because of its psychic typing. So it at least wouldn't be another fighting weakness. I mean, these Pokemon are here looking pretty good together already, except I don't like having repeating typings. Personally, I don't like having 2 repeating typings. But yeah, I mean, I would actually kind of be down to use a Mega Blastoise alongside Meganium. I actually kind of like this team, how it's looking so far. A lot of times I just build teams based off vibes too, you know? This team has that 4 times weakness syndrome though. I mean, we'll analyze it at the ending too. Actually, we can just analyze it right now as we're building it. What does this mean? A one weakness to fire and 3 resistances to fire, right? Is that what this means? Yeah. Okay, so right now we got weaknesses. How come it's like red? Oh my god, we got a 3 times weakness to ice. Yeah, like I mentioned. Forgot about Crocodile also being weak to ice. Replace Crocodile with Garchomp. Yeah, we're gonna have even more weakness to ice. Where the hell is Greninja? And that's the thing, right? We could actually just put, instead of, like, even if we don't get Mega Greninja, we can have just regular Greninja in here too. And that would be another dark type though. That would actually be too weak to fighting at that point. 2 weak to fighting, 2 weak to bug as well. 3 weak to bug with Meganium actually. I would not want a 3 times weakness to bug. Even though bug type is not that common, especially later in the game. And they're not the strongest, you could say. Yeah, I'm really like conflicted on what water type we want on this team. It's either Greninja or Mega Blastoise. It's one of those 2 for sure. Maybe if we want Crocodile, I would put Mega Blastoise in there alongside Crocodile. I kind of like that. I don't know. Crocodile has spoken out to me ever since the first trailer that showed it. I mean, let me look at the rest of the website. What other water types are even available? There's Starmie, there's Slowbro too. There is Mega Slowbro. I just don't really, I don't know if I like Mega Slowbro all that much. It's basically just a wall, right? Let's look up Slowbro real quick. Oh my god. You know it's crazy when they got a blue bar. When the stat is blue, bro. You know it's kind of crazy when the star is blue. Yeah, and there is Mega Starmie as well. So, well, potentially Mega Starmie. That's not even leak territory. That's just me speculating from the trailers. You know, the Dancer girl has a Staryu on her team. And we know she's going to Mega Evolve, so. I don't know if I would want to use the Pokemon that they use, though, you know? Yo, thank you, Flareon, for the sub. And welcome to the Munchy Bunch. Appreciate that. Where do you go to see the list of Pokemon? I'm on Pokemon DB. You just look up Legends EA Pokedex. And there's many websites that have it, but I like the graphics on this one.
What aside if one gets my attention more, and what do you think of that Pokopia game?
Yo, thank you, Angel Storm. Yeah, I saw Pokopia. I wanted to make a video actually like analyzing Pokopia, but I feel like there's not really that much to break down in that one. But it does look really cute. I will for sure be playing that. Maybe when more of the gameplay comes out, I'll do a video like a hyping it up. Everything you need to know about Pokopia, basically. But yeah, I think it does look pretty cool. Really, it just depends on like if it's going to be a free-to-play game. That would be my worry, is just that they make it free-to-play and there's a ton of like microtransactions or like an energy system or anything like that. Hopefully, it's just you pay for the game and you get the full game, like Animal Crossing. Because I feel like a lot of like the cozy games recently, like my wife really likes this game called Disney Dreamlight. Is basically Disney's Animal Crossing. And then there's like a Hello Kitty one that came out recently. I think the Hello Kitty one is fine though. There's no microtransaction. But basically, Pokemon recently have not been making the greatest business decisions. Well, Nintendo more than Pokemon. So, you know, there is a chance that they make it a free-to-play game. But anyway, I'm excited for Pokopia though. You know, if it is just a game you can buy and you get all the content, I'm really excited for it. I think it's going to be fun. All right. What's up, Tushar? Do we have Ash Greninja? Nah, Ash Greninja's just a little bit of clickbait. I'm sorry for that. Gotta use Chespin again. Yeah, dude, I want to have Mega Chestnut on one of my teams for sure. I mean, we can't use Mega Chestnut in the base game, but I think I'll still bring back regular Chestnut. But Pokopia's confirmed switch to exclusive. Okay, I mean, that makes it good. I feel like it could still be a free-to-play though, but it's good to know at least that it's switched to exclusive. Sleeping on Mega Sharpedo. Okay, yeah, Mega Sharpedo would be a sick one. That is, I mean, that is basically like, it could be a replacement to Mega Greninja. Is Mega Sharpedo confirmed? Have we seen it in the trailer? I know we've seen Sharpedo, right? Have we seen Mega Sharpedo in the trailers? Actually, I remember I have a... Hold up, give me a second. I made this graphic of like all the Mega Pokemon that we know that we've seen in the trailer so far. Confirmed. Okay, yeah, here it is. These are all the Mega Evolutions. This was before the latest trailer though. And I know the latest trailer shows even more. And then these are the pre-evolutions of one that we've seen. Camera up this, so Sharpedo has got to be in it. Yeah, true. Is the counterpart. But these are the ones that we've seen so far. And then let me check the latest trailer. Got the latest trailer somewhere around here. Where's trailer 4? Where's it? Final trailer. Final trailer. Okay, so in the final trailer, they showed us a lot of Mega Evolutions back to back. Let me just see if we can confirm Mega Sharpedo in here. Wait, was it farther back? Okay, here we go. Oh, Mega Metagross is in there. We hadn't seen Mega Metagross yet. Dude, oh my god, there's too many good Pokemon in this game, bro. I don't know who to pick, guys.
If you had to choose a Pokemon for a new Mega, it'd be the Weavile, Haxorus or Florges.
If you had to choose one, it'd be Weavile, Haxorus, or Florges. Those are all good picks. I think out of those three, I would go Weavile because I have a... Weavile is one of my favorite Pokemon from like when I was a kid. So I would go Weavile, but yeah, those are all three are good. Thank you, Angel Storm, for all the donations, man. Appreciate it. Mega Sceptile would be so sick. Yeah, we haven't gotten confirmation of the Hoenn Mega Pokemon yet. The Hoenn starter Mega Pokemon. So Sceptile, Swampert, Blaziken. I'm assuming they're going to be in the game, but they're probably not going to be till post-game. Or, and I know people are not going to be happy, but they could make it so they're also part of the ZA Royale post-game thing, the multiplayer mode. I feel like they could do that for the Hoenn starters. Even the Kanto starters, but then that's too many at that point. Especially if the seasons are a full month. Yeah, which ones had we not seen here yet? Mega Metagross, I think, is new in this trailer. I think we had seen Beedrill before. Is Sharpedo in here, though? Don't see Sharpedo. Mega Metacham, I think, is new. But we had seen Metatite, so we assumed that Mega Metacham would be in it. Yeah, then we got Chestnut, Delphox, and Greninja, dude. They look so sick. I did a poll, and obviously Mega Delphox is winning. But it was actually tied between Chestnut and Greninja. Which I'm surprised. Chestnut, considering how little people like... You know what? Earlier I was saying how picking the least popular starter could hurt the playthrough, but I literally picked Chespin, who was definitely the least popular for X and Y. Yeah, X and Y is literally my most popular video, so maybe it doesn't matter what starter I pick. Maybe we just gotta go Tepig for the playthrough. Anyway, yeah, I mean, you guys are right though. Like, Numel being in it means Mega Sharpedo's gotta be in it, right? Like, we got all the other Hoenn Megas in here. Manectric, Aggron. Dude, Mega Pidgeot? Oh my god. I low-key want to use a Mega Pidgeot on at least one of the teams. Alright, so let's get back into this. So, Mega Sharpedo, insane attack stat. pretty decent speed. Actually gets Strong Jaw. I forgot. It only has speed boost as its hidden ability. So what people would do is like set up speed boost on regular Sharpedo, then Mega Evolve the turn after. But in Legends ZA, we're not going to be able to do that, right? I mean, still though, Mega Sharpedo is pretty good as a physical attacker. And so far on this team, we have kind of a mix. I feel like this team is pretty bulky already, so it could actually do pretty well with a Mega Sharpedo. Yeah, I don't think I would want Mega Sharpedo on the Emboar team. I'd rather have Barbaracle or something on that one. Gotta bring back Barbara. Where the frick is Sharpedo anyway? We can drop a Mega Sharpedo in here, actually. You know what? I'm kind of down for that. But then, thing is, like, I want Crocodile, but we don't want 2 dark types either. So, with that in mind, let's pick a different ground type. Another one that I think... Actually, has it been confirmed? Is it in the thing? This is where it gets tough, because I don't want to spoil things for people, but... I guess it's not confirmed yet. There is Diggersby. Mega Diggersby. Golurk? Wait, is Golurk confirmed? I don't see Golurk in the list. Meowstic would be pretty sick. Oh, wait a minute. I know what we need on this team, bro. I know what we need. Oh my god, what is this song? Jeez. Dropping the bass. Insane. Orangey music? Bro, Orangey with the Area Zero remix. Crazy. Zygarde is a must. I don't know if I'm a... Ooh. Thank you, MC Boss. Appreciate it. Yeah, I was going to say Excadrill, but Excadrill is not confirmed just yet. You know, I know that it's probably going to be in the game, and you guys probably know, but I don't want to spoil stuff. So what I'm going to do, not in this stream, but in the final video... Hold on, let me reset chat, because I appreciate all y'all's donations, but it takes up like half the screen. But yeah, thank you so much, MC Boss. Appreciate it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is in the video, because I'm gonna edit this into a video like probably coming up on Saturday. I'm gonna first build a team without spoilers, and then at the end of the video, I'll do a spoiler warning and be like, okay, look, if you've seen the leaks, you know the Mega's coming. Boom, here's how I would, considering the leaks, build the team. So in that case, you know, I'm gonna go with Diggersby though. Diggersby though? I think Diggersby would be sick. And I was about to say that alongside it, we have to have Aegislash on at least one of these teams. But I mean, if we put both of these, that's too many physical attackers. We need a little bit of balance. Meganium can be either, but I'm assuming the Mega Evolution would be more special. Special attack, physical, 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 physical. Yeah, so, I mean, I guess technically Aegislash could also be mixed. I know some people would run like Shadow Ball on Aegislash. Actually, doesn't Aegislash, technically it can go either way, right? Yeah, it has, well, this is defense form. In Blade form, it has equal attack and special attack. So you could actually just go like Flash Cannon, Shadow Ball. The reason a lot of people went physical on this dude is because he gets like Shadow Sneak and Swords Dance, I believe. Yeah, so it was easier to set up as a physical attacker. Does he get Nasty Plot? I don't want to. He does not get a Nasty Plot. It does have a, like in Legends EA though, it could work as a special attacker. It's not like there's a... Well, I mean, I guess you still have Shadow Sneak. Dude, the way that priority moves work in this game is kind of crazy. Actually, someone pointed out to me, I had missed this in the trailer, but I missed this in the trailer breakdown. But, wait, what the heck? Okay, hold up. We need to go further back, further back. Where is the battle with... There we go, this battle. The battle with the Hex Maniac, this Manectric uses Volt Switch. Look at how cool this is. So first it goes in and uses Crunch, right? And whenever you... Oh, actually, wait. This is already after it used Volt Switch. Okay, right here it uses Volt Switch. I already translated it. Boruto. That's Chi? Chienji. Bro, I can't read. I've been trying to learn Japanese, but whenever I get put on the spot, I suck at it. Anyway, this is Volt Switch right here. It hits the enemy, and then look, the trainer runs away, and Manectric literally teleports to the trainer's side. How cool is that? And it dodges the Shadow Claw too because of that. Look, it doesn't take any damage. So instead of like making you switch like normal turn-based Volt Switch, you can use it to dodge attacks, which is pretty cool. And then we'd also seen that priority moves do the opposite. So like, let's say this Manectric use Quick Attack. It will teleport you from here to the enemy. So you can actually combo, like let's say you can combo Quick Attack, obviously not against a Shuppet, but against any other Pokemon. Quick Attack in, and then Volt Switch out. I feel like that's kind of broken. Priority plus pivot move is going to be a combo for sure. Just get in, get out, and then you can just keep running far away from it to dodge, you know, attack. I mean, it can still hit you with like ranged attacks, I guess. But physical or like Pokemon that use mainly contacting moves, you can just straight up dodge. Or like dodge a lot easier because you teleport. Ultra Instinct Manectric, yeah. Bolt Change equals Bolt Switch. Seems like it, yeah, that's the Japanese name, I guess. Because that's Boruto, I'm guessing is Volt. Changey. Oh, Volt Changey. Volt Change, yeah. Yeah, that is what it is. So anyway, Aegislash, it has to be on one of the teams though, for sure. I don't know if this one, unless we do more of a special attacking Aegislash. Boruto, yeah, Boruto. Naruto's son is a Pokemon move now. So yeah, let's just assume we're doing like a special Aegislash. And we have this team so far. There is still 2 weak to fighting, but Aegislash can easily tank that because, you know, it's immune to fighting. We also have Talonflame that is resistant to it, so it covers the fighting weakness at least. We have 2 weak to Bug, 2 weak to Water, but I guess we have 2 that can resist Water as well. So it's pretty good in terms of like covering for each other's weaknesses. We have 2 weak to Fire. Oh my god, I haven't had a voice crack in a minute. But we have Sharpedo. I mean, Sharpedo can't really take a hit from a fire Pokemon, so maybe we would want something that can... Well, Talonflame can also resist fire, so I guess Talonflame would be our switch for fire. And then Grass. We have 2 weak to Grass. But we can easily switch in Aegislash or Meganium to tank Grass. 2 weak to Electric, but we have a ground immunity, so that's fine. I guess we just would mainly want something... what would be a good Pokemon to round out this team, actually? What is Toggles? Oh, no, yeah, we don't need that Toggles. I'm 100% putting Hawlucha on my party. Oh, man, how did I forget about Mega Hawlucha? Wait, you're right. Diggersby doesn't get huge power in this game. Is Diggersby even worth it? Unless it Mega Evolves. I mean, if it doesn't Mega Evolve, Diggersby would not be great. What other ground types do we have? Not Onix. Larvitar. Tyranitar doesn't evolve into ground, so... I mean, I would still kind of be down. No, that's another dark type, though. We don't want another dark type. Dang, why is it so hard to build a team without repeating typings? Camerupt. There is Garchomp. Now, someone earlier mentioned Garchomp. We don't have a dragon Pokemon on the team yet. We are missing an electric type. You're right. Electric type would be pretty cool. Or electric type, I feel like, is good on a lot of teams. And we do already have Talonflame that can avoid ground, so we wouldn't be building up a ground weakness. Mega Manectric would be kind of sick. Dragapult? I don't think Dragapult's going to be in ZA. I mean, there is Zygarde too, but I don't usually use legendaries on my team, so I don't think I'm going to be using Zygarde. I did actually think about Hippowdon, because we've seen Hippowdon in the trailers. It's very, very tanky. It really just depends like how tanky Pokemon work, because so far it feels like fast Pokemon are gonna run this game. They just, because speed means your cooldowns are shorter, I feel like fast Pokemon are just too good. So in that case, like Mega Garchomp, well, actually not even Mega Garchomp, just regular Garchomp. I completely forgot there's even a Mega Garchomp, bro. That would certainly be OP.
Raichu for a fast SP attacker.
Yeah, Raichu would be sick. The thing is, like, I'll probably save Raichu for the DLC since it's getting those Mega Evolutions. I don't know if I would use a Raichu in the base game, unless we could get a Alolan Raichu. If we get a Alolan Raichu, but we know that we're not going to be able to transfer the Pokemon from home until later on. Otherwise, Alolan Raichu would be sick on this. Dude, this team looks really cool, actually. I would love this team. But yeah, we can't go with Raichu. At least not Alolan form. Is there another Psychic type we could use? Actually, let me see the Electric pool. I know we're taking a while, but it's going to go a lot faster with the other teams, because we're also, with this first one, we're checking in what is available overall. Oh, okay, we got Manectric. We got Ampharos, Mega Ampharos. Forgot about that one. I don't think I'm going to use Evolutions, honestly. Like, I don't know if I'm that big of a fan of the Evolutions. I mean, I like the Evolutions, but I don't know if I want to use one in ZA, I mean. Because there's just so many other cool stuff to use. Especially with all the Mega Evolutions. Because we know that you can use multiple Mega Evolutions. So like, even just on this team, we already have 3, assuming that Mega Meganium evolves. Or Meganium Mega evolves. We got Mega Meganium, Mega Sharpedo, Mega Garchomp potential. We could even add one more in there if we did something like Mega Gallade. Mega Gallade could be kind of cool, actually. We don't have a fighting type. The electric type pool is not looking great, actually. Emolga? Should you have an Emolga on the team? Nah. A lot of ice weakness. Yeah, you're right. Putting Garchomp in there does add a lot of ice weakness. I mean, we just have 2. But Garchomp is 4 times weak to ice. We do have 2 Pokemon that resist ice to cover for it, though, so that's fine. But we would want something that can beat ice. I mean, we have Aegislash. We could add in a fighting type or even a rock type. What do we got for rock other than not Barbaracle? Aggron. Don't know if I would use a Mega Aggron. Again, it's just hard to say because I feel like there's going to be something that makes slower Pokemon more balanced. Talonflame beats ice too. Yeah, we have 2 Pokemon that can beat ice. I mean, I would say Aegislash is better just because if we switch in, it resists ice versus Talonflame would be neutral because of its flying typing. But it does beat ice. You guys are right. I feel like Aegislash is a little better. Like, I would totally go Mega Ampharos over Garchomp. But again, it just really depends. Like, because Mega Ampharos is great, but it's slow. How tanky is Mega Ampharos? Oh my god, okay, Mega Ampharos is actually kind of crazy. The special attack, at least. And it's pretty tanky, too. So maybe despite its speed, Mega Ampharos could be useful as more of like a utility Pokemon. I don't think it gets Sticky Web, though. Like, not Sticky Web, what's the other? Not Electro Web. Is it called Electro Web? What does Electro Web do, dude? I know that's a move, but I completely forgot. Just lower speed. I feel like in ZA, this move is going to be similar to a Sticky Web, where it lays like a field. What's it called? Like a hazard. I'm pretty sure this is going to be useful in ZA. More useful in ZA than it is in in turn-based, because we've seen Stealth Rock, for example, puts up a barrier of rocks. That's why I think like slower Pokemon will have more utility in ZA as like setup, field hazards, and I guess other obstacles for opponents. But we don't know if Ampharos will get this, you know? But I assume that Pokemon that get this are going to be really good in ZA. Because it lowers speed, so I assume that it lays out a literal web on the floor. And if the enemy steps on it, then they get slowed down. Which, if you think about it, because cooldowns are affected by speed, that would also lower their cooldown, the enemy's move cooldowns. It's kind of cool. Doesn't matter to have speedsters because you can dodge and use moves that changes the outcome. Yeah, the thing is, like, I don't know if slower Pokemon, it doesn't seem like they move slower. It looks like they kind of do. Like, I remember Hippowdon in one of the trailers. It looks so slow. That's what I'm worried about, is just the big Pokemon being way too slow. Look at Hippowdon right here. So you can see it sets up Stealth Rock. And then as Talonflame is charging up its Flame Wheel, it hits the Stealth Rock, which actually I'm pretty sure kills it, right? Yeah, it literally unalives itself trying to even hit Hippowdon. But then you can see right here how slow Hippowdon walks, which, like, I don't know. I don't think it'll walk that slow if, like, the trainer moved to the side. You know, Hippowdon has to follow. I don't know. I just feel like there's got to be a way that slower Pokemon are balanced. Hazards are broken AF, yeah. Hazards are going to be great. Hazards are going to be awesome. Munch casually finding the meta, dude, before the game even comes out. I don't know. I'm just trying to put as much thought as I can into this team builder rather than just say, like, these 6 Pokemon would be cool. Like, you know, I want the video to be informative and actually help people think about, like, what would be good in these games. Okay, so here's the other example. Look at how Onix... It's not the fastest Pokemon... I mean, it is... Onix is surprisingly fast for how big of a rock it is, but... Let me check. Yeah, it has 70 speed, which is... It's not great, but like, for what it is, a giant snake of rocks. And then I think Mega Steelix loses some. Yeah, so Mega Steelix is really slow. Onix is not that slow. Regular Steelix is it still 70? Oh my god, I didn't realize that Steelix loses speed when it evolves. Anyway, you can see that when you try to dodge with your Pokemon, there's this little circle that pops up on the ground. And your Pokemon has to get to that circle before it can attack. So you can see, look at how fast Onix moves here. That's pretty quick. So I feel like speed, they've said that it affects cooldown. Maybe every Pokemon moves at the same speed in the actual field. And even though it kind of looks like Onix dodges the flamethrower here, it gets hit. It takes damage. Yeah, it still got hit by the flamethrower there. So I don't know. That was one thing that when I played the demo, I didn't really like understand, is dodging. I couldn't dodge for the life of me, bro, when I played the demo. I even tried. Like, I was trying, purposefully taking damage to try and dodge. And I couldn't figure out how to dodge. But yeah, you can see though, like, how fast Onix moves here. It's almost like unnaturally fast. Actually, in one of the other demo gameplays, let's see if I can pull it up for you guys. ZA demo. I think it's this one. The Abdallah Smash gameplay. Whenever he fights that rank X trainer, is it right here? How do I zoom in? There we go. Okay, wait, no, it's a little bit further ahead. Yeah, right here. So when the other trainer sends out their Onix, it moves pretty fast around the field. Or at least it moves at a normal pace. Even though it's like a big, you think, kind of slow Pokemon. Oh my god, that Fletchling got destroyed. So yeah, I don't know if like slow Pokemon will really be at that big of a disadvantage. It's going to be more about the cooldown. Dude, this Onix is tripping. What is it doing? Bro, what? That Onix is totally tripping. What is he doing, dog? Look at him. I feel like it's glitching because of the bench being there. Oh, and the demo literally ended right there, so we don't get to see how that would have ended. Anyway, I guess based off of that, I'm not gonna trip too much about, for example, Mega Ampharos being slow. So for that reason, I kind of like Mega Ampharos on this team. I mean, I just like Mega Ampharos as a Pokemon. The design, freaking L'Oreal hair. I'm gonna go with Mega Ampharos on this team, especially because I just saw apparently Mega Ampharos, or just Ampharos, does learn Electro Web. Which I think Electro Web will be pretty good if it's how I guess it will be. Wait, how come didn't I look it up? Electro Ball. Electro Web, there we go. Bro, Alpha Mega Ampharos is going to have that for sure. If they have a Rogue Mega Ampharos, 100% it's going to have Electro Web. The stats could change too, yeah, slightly. ZA might have some... Oh, it will definitely nerf and buff some Pokemon. Specifically the Mega Evolution, we'll see. So yeah, we'll keep that. We'll keep that Mega Ampharos. And with that in mind, what should our final Pokemon be? Now we have a little bit more balance too. We have 3 physical attackers. Or sorry, 2. Well, 3 if we count Aegislash, which I guess it will be like mix. We can do like Shadow Ball, Shadow Sneak. I don't know. What was it? What's the steel move that it gets? Other than Flash Cannon. It has to get a good physical steel move, right? Why am I only thinking of Metal Claw? It has to have something better than Metal Claw. Either way, like we have 3 potentially physical, 2 special attackers. And we have some pretty tanky Pokemon too. Aegislash being like, again, a complete switch. Ampharos and Meganium being a bit bulkier as well. A Fairy type would be nice. Thing is, we're assuming that Meganium is going to be Fairy. We already have Aegislash to cover the poison weakness though. Oh yeah, Iron Head, that's what it is. My bad. Yeah, I completely forgot about Iron Head. Yeah, so it can easily have either Flash Cannon or Iron Head. A more supportive Pokemon like Meowstic, yeah, that would be cool. Especially if we get a Mega Meowstic. Which I'm not too hopeful about, but if you want a little bit of copium, I think there was like a promotional artwork that came out that shows that our rivals use a Meowstic, Tawny and Urbane. But I'm assuming that their Mega is going to be like the starter that you don't pick. Which I think they get the one that's weak to you, so if you pick Meganium, they're going to have Totodile, or Feraligatr, I guess. Mega Feraligatr. But I think like based on which rival you get, they have either the male or female Meowstic. I did use a Meowstic on my OG X and Y team. I would be kind of down to bring it back. But I know that the other Meowstic is the supportive one, right? The male. I don't know how good supportive Pokemon will be in ZA though. That really depends on what... I mean, if it sets up like Reflect and Light Screen. It depends on how those moves works, because... What if like Reflect, Light Screen just make up an actual wall? But then again, there's the Pokemon move Barrier. Which I assume Barrier will be the one that does that, right? Like, I mean, even look at the animation of it in Let's Go. For sure, Barrier, Wide Guard, moves like that, they're gonna make an actual wall that the enemy can't go through. Rather than increasing... I mean, maybe it still increases defense, but I feel like it's gonna be different. You're not using any of the new Mega Evolution? Meganium is right there, bro. What do you mean? But also, I'm not gonna spoil him in this stream. So if you guys stay tuned, Saturday I'm going to have an edited version of this stream where at the ending of it I'm going to put some of the new Mega Evolution leaks. If your web theory is right, it might be more worth to take a defensive Mon with moves that double as support. Yeah, I guess in that case, Meowstic would be pretty good. What's up, Steven DeLong? Would you grind for the Kalos Megastones? I'd love to see you play the... Yeah, oh, yeah, we're definitely going to be playing the multiplayer mode. Bro, the ZA streams are going to go crazy. I'm so excited. I'm, of course, going to be doing the playthrough. So, like, when the game comes out, I'm going to grind through, do the full playthrough, but then we're definitely going to be doing some multiplayer ZA Royale. In the anime, all the screens act like walls. Yeah, and we've seen, like, in this game so far, in the trailers at least, a lot of, like, moves work sort of like the anime. I kind of like this team, you know? I think this is a solid team. Let's check out the analysis. We don't have any... No one is... we don't have any 3 weaknesses, you know? Damn, we have 4 Pokemon resistant to Steel. That's crazy. Steel types are not touching us, bro. We have 3 weaknesses to Bug, though, with Meowstic on the team. I don't know how I'm gonna... I mean, I'm gonna stream it, and then as I'm streaming it, probably do the episodes, depending on how much I have to cut out or edit. Like I did with the Scarlet and Violet DLC, where I literally, like, I would record a full episode, take a little break to upload it, but I'll probably have Kern, if she's not too busy, help out with it as well, so that the episodes are going up as we stream it. Fairy resist Bug. Oh yeah, that's true. So like Meganium, if it Mega Evolves, would not actually be weak to Bug then. It'll be just neutral. Mega Scizor will be your enemy. Oh, true. Yeah, and then we do have Talonflame as well that can just tank Bug. Talonflame can tank up Scizor overall. So you know what? We ain't scared of Scizor, bro. We're not one bit little scared. I mean, if we wanted something less supportive, more aggro, I would go Mega Gallade on this team. I think Mega Gallade would be kind of cool. Alternative. But like, I gotta have at least one throwback to the X and Y team. Oh, that would give us 3 weak to Fairy, though. I don't know if we'd want that. Fairy types are for sure a little bit more common than Bug. A little bit more threatening than Bug, I would say. Oh, and that's not a 4 times weakness, but yeah, I don't know. I like Meowstic. I'm a stick with Meowstic. You know what I'm saying? You need a rock type. Can anyone on my team at least learn a rock move? I guess Aegislash probably can, but I don't think I've ever heard someone say, like, you need a rock type. Like, I don't think rock is one of those types that you absolutely have to have, because what does rock beat? Flying? We have Ampharos that beats flying. We have Aegislash and Talonflame that beat ice. What else does rock beat? Fire. We have Mega Sharpedo to beat fire. But they look cool. Yeah, I mean, we'll have a Tyranitar probably on one of the other teams. Bug, yeah, Bug too. Beats Bug. But we have Talonflame to beat Bug. Power Gem on Ampharos, true. Yeah, so we can have a rock move if we really needed it. They look hard, yeah. I mean, there's not a lot of rock types so far revealed. Barbarical would probably be the one that I use on one of the other teams. So you know what? I'm locking it in this team for Meganium. Gonna go ahead and screenshot that just to save it. And we'll get started on the next one in a little bit here. I'm gonna go get some water though first. So I will be right back. What's up, Aqua? What's up, Blizzard? Get that Alive Juice. Hey, you know, we got that Bucky's water. The Bucky's water. The sponsor for this month, we still got Sakurako. Actually, I still have a couple of Sakurako snacks. We'll get those after we do the next starter. For now, though, let's reset. Oh, what the heck? Randomize. Oh my god, we got a Cub Fu. Randomize. Holy crap, they have a Gigantamax Dreadnought. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started on the next starter. And rather than sticking with Gen 2, let's switch it up and go with Emboar next. Which is, of course, a fire and fighting type. Assuming that its Mega Evolution stays the same, fire and fighting. Which, like, honestly, I would love if they switch it up. I don't think they've leaked the typings, right? Like, everyone assumes Grass and Fairy for Meganium, but I don't think it's confirmed yet, as far as I know. How cool would it be if they switch it up and Emboar becomes freaking... I mean, everyone says Fire Fairy. I feel like Fire Fairy would be sick. But it would have to have a regional form if that was the case. Like, there's no way they do a Fire Fairy just the Mega Evolution. Has there been any Mega Evolution that just changes a typing? I know there's a lot that add, but have there been any that changes? Let me see. Mega Evolutions that change type. Altaria? Oh yeah, Altaria, you're right. Is that the only one? I guess Mega Charizard X takes away flying for Dragon. Yeah, all the other ones. Oh wait, there's Gyarados. I've noticed that most of them are they take away flying. I mean, that'd be kind of weird, but I guess technically it could happen. Oh yeah, Aggron just takes away a typing. That's interesting. It's weird that so far we haven't seen any Mega Evolutions that change type in the ZA one so far. They all stay the exact same. Very interesting. Audino gains Fairy. Lopunny gains Fighting. But yeah, the ones that change, like you guys said, Altaria, Gyarados, Charizard. Is that it? They're all flying. So weird. Wait, there was one more. I literally just saw it earlier and I already forgot. Anyway. What's up, J Rockio? And who stole my cookie? There's not much good water type megas. Hope Mega Greninja does not disappoint. Yeah, I mean, again, just speculation here, but if Starmie gets the Mega, that's another one already. I think there's another one in the leaks that I'm not going to mention. There's Mega Slowbro, Mega Sharpedo, Feraligatr if it gets one. There's going to be a good amount in the final game. Swampert as well. You know what? No, there's a lot actually. Or there will be a lot. If the leaks come true. But, yeah, let's just assume that Emboar stays fire and fighting type, even if it Mega Evolves. And we're going to build, once again, that fire, grass, and water core. We can swap something out later. But, like, yeah, as we saw with the Meganium one, there don't seem to be that many water Pokemon. I was immediately leaning towards Barbaracle for this one, though, because I do want to have at least, like, in each team, one Pokemon that references my old X and Y team. Oh my god, what is this song? What? Glitch? Glitch City? Okay, I don't know why that specific part just went so hard. Right here. That's crazy. Popped off. Alright, anyway. I don't know if I like that they have the same body type, though. Or, like, I guess the same pose. Emboar definitely got a couple more pounds on him than Barbaracle does. So it's not the same body type, but same kind of, like, build pose, I guess. Yeah, we're not going to consider the Hoenn starters because we don't know if they're going to be post-game or main game yet. What other water Pokemon do we even have as options? We already said Clawitzer's just not it without Mega Launcher, unfortunately. Could do Mega Blastoise on this one instead. I just don't know if I want to have 2 starters on the team. I feel like people would like that though. What do you guys think? Is it cool to have 2 starters on the team? Or is it a little too easy? The other thing is that there's no abilities. At least we assume. There's a lot of theories that Mega Evolutions might have abilities baked in, but personally I don't think so. Which means that Blastoise, Mega Blastoise wouldn't have its Mega Launcher. Literally the same thing as Clawitzer. Which is part of what makes Mega Blastoise cool. It does have, it's a pretty good Pokemon regardless though, if it does or doesn't have the Mega Launcher. If they work together, it's cool. Yeah. I think I've used 2 starters in previous playthroughs. At least I'm pretty sure I used Blaziken and Chestnut in my original X and Y playthrough. I don't think I used my Kanto starter, did I? Like, I didn't have 3 starters, right? What's up, Lightning Striker? Think we'll be able to get the Kanto starters during the story? Yeah, I guess that's the other question. We don't know for sure that we're going to be able to get these in the story yet. Same with the Hoenn starters. So for that reason, maybe we don't put Mega Blastoise there. We could put Mega Greninja though, or well, regular Greninja. Since we're not going to be able to get its Mega, but I mean, regular Greninja is pretty strong still. One of literally top 3 most popular Pokemon ever. And it does look pretty cool next to Emboar. I guess the only thing is, actually, isn't Greninja's kind of like a mixed attacker too, isn't it? Yeah, you can get his Mega, but you're not going to be able to get it in the playthrough. Not going to be able to get it for like a month until after the game comes out. Yeah, Greninja by itself is pretty sick, really fast Pokemon, which would make up for Emboar also not being the fastest. Yeah, Emboar's got 65 speed. Not great. It depends really what Mega Emboar looks like. Be kind of crazy if Mega Emboar is like really fast. Oh my god, fire electric type Mega Emboar that's just like drops its turns out like this sash was like a training weight, like in Dragon Ball Z, you know, they got the weighted armbands. It just drops him on the floor like Rock Lee and Naruto, you know, that one scene. And it's a fire electric Mega Emboar. Dude, that would be crazy. I don't, you know, Pokemon would never do it, but ooh, Starmie. Okay, you know what? I think Starmie might be the best out of the options we got so far. Someone mentioned Mega Slowbro too. But the problem with Mega Slowbro is he's Mega Slow, bro. And again, I feel like just slower Pokemon, they're probably gonna have something to balance them in ZA, but I mean, he does have some insane defense actually. Is Mega Slowbro really Water Psych? It is. I don't know why it looks like it would be Water Rock. Yeah, he would be pretty insane as far as physical defense. You know, we could just go for a completely bulky team here and go for Mega Slowbro and then throw Goodra in there. Oh my god, we would have the physical wall and the special wall. That would actually be an insane core. Covers for Slowbro's electric weakness and grass weakness too, even though we already have Emboar for fire as well. That would actually be kind of insane. Just these 3 Pokemon together. Can't do the Steel Goodra because you won't be able to get it until Pokemon Home Update, which doesn't come out for like a couple months probably. Maybe even more. What about Drampa? Dude, Drampa would be cool. Okay, so I did mention, like, I'm not going to spoil anything in this video or in this stream, but if you guys stay tuned, on Saturday I'm going to upload the edited version of this and it'll include some of the leaks at the ending. I guess I indirectly just spoiled something, but other than that, I'm not going to bring it up again. Base Goodra, I think, would be pretty cool on this team. Haven't actually used any poison types yet. T-Tar? Ooh, T-Tar would be sick. I do want to use Crocodile on at least one of the teams. Thing is, I don't know. Like, wait, you guys said that apparently they did confirm that the final stages. So would Feraligatr? Okay, actually, don't tell me, because I was assuming that Feraligatr would become Water Dragon type. But if it becomes Water Dark instead, or Water Poison, dang, this one's gonna be tough. Okay, we'll deal with Feraligatr when we get there. Okay, right now we're focused on Emboar, and I was about to say that Crocodile could work on this team. Oh yeah, Mega Gengar. Dude, Mega Gengar is insane. Oh, I wish I could get a shiny Mega Gengar though, but yeah, Gengar would be sick on any one of these teams. I mean, Mega Gengar is just one of the best Megas in my opinion. Not just in like competitive either, just straight up the design is fire. Like, it's just a really strong Pokemon. And it will give us that Ghost and Poison type. I would love to use a shiny one if I can get it. Got a shiny hunt for the Mega Gengar. Shout out Mega Beedrill. Yeah, if I wanted to use a more unique one, Mega Beedrill. I do want to try using more unique Pokemon actually. I mean, okay, so far we had these two are more tanky. Emboar I assume would be physical attacker, right? 123 physical attack. You know that Mega Evolution is going to make that a blue bar for sure. So it would probably be better to use a Gengar instead of a Beedrill, because Beedrill is more of a physical attacker. Oh, you know who I actually want on one of my teams at least though? Is Mega Pidgeot. Dude, I love Mega Pidgeot. The design. I use one in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire too. I don't know how good it's going to be in Legends ZA though. Because you know, it gets no guard. If accuracy is a big thing in ZA is really what's going to make or break it. Because like Mega Pidgeot's whole thing is that it just launches hurricanes at people. But with that 70 accuracy, you know, and it doesn't have no guard. Actually, wait, there's no accuracy, is there? I gotta check the demo footage. I don't think there is accuracy from what we saw in the demo so far. Hold up, let me take a look. Okay, actually, literally right there. Does Abdallah look at the moves? I don't know if he looks at the actual moves. Dang, I don't think he does. Does anyone know in chat? Is there accuracy for moves? Because like in real-time battles, you know, you can dodge. So I don't think... Wait, what the heck? What does that say? Why is it crossed out? Huh? I don't know what that says. A large organism... Oh, it's talking about Quasartico. Yeah, there's no accuracy in this game, right? You are the accuracy. That makes sense. I mean, in that case, you know, I feel like Mega Pidgeot will be kind of insane. What other moves does it get? I know everyone would just spam Hurricane and... I mean, it's pretty much just Hurricane, actually. It gets Hyper Beam. Because it is more of a special attacker as a Mega Pidgeot. 135 and 121 speed. Oh yeah, Heat Wave. People use Heat Wave on it. It's kind of cool. Yeah, they removed accuracy. Okay, yeah, it's replaced with cooldown. So yeah, the fact that Hurricane, you don't got to worry about the accuracy. Also, I'm pretty sure we've seen Hurricane in the latest trailer, and it looks absolutely insane. Let me see if I can find it. Is it right here? No, it's like a little bit before this, right? There it is, there it is, there it is. Okay, so you can see right here. That's Hurricane, bro. It's an actual Hurricane. I mean, I don't think you gotta worry about accuracy when it makes such a giant AoE. But I'm just now realizing, even though it looks like it's hitting, Victory Bell is not actually taking damage in this clip. What the heck? Why is Victory Bell not taking damage there? That's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know. That looks like it would be hitting it, right? Yeah, if we want to use a new flying type, there's Mega Hawlucha, and then there's also, I did say I wanted to use Mega Dragonite on at least one of the teams. So maybe this is the team where we swap out Goodra for the Mega Dragonite. I do want a Mega Dragonite on one of my teams. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I totally lost Dragonite. There we go. Obviously, that gets rid of our, like, super defensive and special defensive core, though. But I feel like that would also add another ice weakness. I mean, we already had the couple of ice weaknesses. No matter what, it just feels like Crocodile's not the moves. So if it was like, you know, if we talk about a certain something, maybe this is the move where we would add our boy Excadrill. Because he's also not fully weak to ice. So we would only have one Pokemon that's really weak to ice, and then Emboar who can completely counter it. This would actually be kind of cool. The only issue is that, yeah, Excadrill's not officially confirmed yet. But I feel like this would be a cool core right here. And then maybe we have... What would be the final Pokemon for this one? We've got two special attackers. Physical, physical, and absolute wall. Maybe we get, like, some kind of supportive Pokemon? Audino? Oh yeah, we don't have a fairy type yet. Mega Audino? Dude, I hate Mega Audino. I'm sorry. Audino's probably my least favorite Mega Evolution. But it actually kind of fits on this team. It actually kind of fits on this team. Because I believe Audino is like a special defense, right? Actually, it has really good both special and physical defense. And it gets moves like... Okay, I don't know how half of these would work in ZA though. Heal Pulse? Because there's no double battles so far, right? Not confirmed at least. Sylveon? Yeah, Sylveon would be cool here if we wanted a fairy Pokemon. What other fairy Pokemon are available so far? Oh yeah, we could use one of either Gardevoir or Gallade. There is Florges as well if we wanted a straight up special wall. Florges would actually kind of work on this team too. I would never use any of these though. Klefki maybe? Do we have a steel type art? Oh yeah, we put Excadrill, so maybe not Klefki. Oh, Mega Mawile, bro. I forgot about Mega Mawile. Oh, Mega Mawile is sick. The issue is that we don't know if it's going to have huge power. Similar thing with Diggersby. Like, I wanted a Diggersby, but without huge power, it's still decent. Don't get me wrong. But with that speed, too, I don't know. Really depends. Like, maybe they'll just give it an insane attack buff to make up for it. Yeah, you can get Ralts as a mystery gift, too. So, Mega Gardevoir would actually really fit on this team. That actually looks like pretty insane. It just really, like, Audino would be good, too. Or Florges, if we go with, like, not a Mega Evolution. Could go with Florges right here. Where is it? We don't have a grass Pokemon, so actually Florges does get a lot of grass moves. It's not a grass type, but it does get, as far as I know, a lot of grass moves. Oh my god, that special defense is insane. Yeah, that Florges and Slowbro covering for each other. We don't have the grass resistance though, but I guess we have Gengar to deal with that. And Dragonite can easily deal with grass. Someone said that we have a lot of weaknesses to ground. Yeah, we would have 1, 2, 3. And it's not like Dragonite necessarily counters ground either. Yeah, Gardevoir would give us... Oh, yeah, I just realized we'd have 2 Psychic types. Florges is useless. I think the only issue I'm seeing with this team is that we don't have anything really to beat Ground. And Earthquake is pretty common. I mean, you can send in Dragonite or Slowbro. Slowbro is really defensively tanky, so Slowbro could probably tank an Earthquake and just hit it back with some water. But yeah, that's the only issue I'm seeing with this team. I'm not really sure what we could do to... What other thing we could do to make up for that. This website is just Pokemon Team Planner. I don't know, probably Google Pokemon Team Planner, it pops up, right? Yeah. First link, go to Pokemon Home, because the ZA one doesn't officially work yet, but... Dragonite does learn Earthquake, yeah. What's up, Sunrise? I'm screwed. So far, I'm thinking Meganium, Victory Bell, Butterfree. Got 2 grass types and a... Actually, Butterfree's not even confirmed yet. So Butterfree might not be in the game. Dude, I would still love to see if, like, Gigantamaxes got reworked into Mega Evolutions. I think that'd be so cool. What the frick? We just got rid of Emboar on accident. Where's my Emboar? There we go. I don't know. What do you guys think? What final Pokemon most fits our team? I like this so far. Assuming that Excadrill's in it, of course. It might just be the Mega Audino angle, to be honest. It might just be the Mega Audino. Because that would give us a counter to Ghost type, too. If we ever had Gengar out there, we can swap Audino in against that. And then vice versa. To cover for... Well, it's not like Audino's purely weak to fighting. It just really depends like how useful Audino is. Same with Florges. Or if we wanted a grass type, what would our grass type potential be? We got Go-Goat. The Goat. Oh yeah, Malamar. We haven't done a Malamar team yet. Alright, we gotta have Malamar in the final team. There's Pumpkaboo and Gourgeist, Trevenant as well. Wait, how is Trevenant not in this list? What? There's Mega Abomasnow. Could potentially use. I haven't used any ice types yet, have I? Yeah, I don't know. Something about this team's not really... It's probably just this right here. You also need electric coverage. Excadrill is right there. Victory Bell instead of Gengar. Oh yeah, dude, we gotta have one of the new... Oh, you know what? I think this might be the Victory Bell angle. This might be the Victory Bell angle. We don't know about its typing yet, or its like stats yet though, but we've seen it mainly using special moves in the trailer. We saw it using Sludge Bomb, Leaf Storm, and base Victory Bell. It does have pretty much even physical special, so they could do anything with the stats on that one. You know what? That might be the move right there. Damn, and we would have 2 new Mega Evolutions. 3, potentially. 4, potentially. Oh my god. The full Mega Team, bro. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. The full Mega Team coming together for this one? That would actually be insane. Alright, let's just assume we don't know about the leaks, right? Then I would probably put Crocodile on this team instead. That would give us 3 times weakness to ice, though. And only 1 counter, really, to ice, which would be Emboar. So, I mean, overall, this would be the team for sure that we would put Excadrill. I'm just going to keep Excadrill there and assume, you know. Where the frick did it go? Oh, Aggron. I mean, Mega Aggron would be kind of crazy here, too. Aggron gets a lot of ground moves. Well, mainly Earthquake is all you really need. Mawile would go crazy on this team, yeah. Let's see, where's the Mega Mawile? I mean, I'm low-key down to use a Mawile anyway, even regardless of leaks or not. I don't think I've ever used a Mega Mawile, at least on a team. That would cover for our ice type weakness too. Maybe this is the move. So what would round out this team then? It's got to be another Mega Evolution. We pretty much we have all Mega Evolutions. Slowbro resist ice too, yeah. But Mega Mawile would not just resist it, but also deal with it with its steel moves. Our ground weakness is now not as bad. We have 2. I guess Victory Bell could maybe do something. Audino. No, not Audino, please. Okay, I like the team so far, but we need something crazy here to round it out. Wait a minute. Maybe this is the Mega Malamar team. Hold up. Where's Malamar? Why can't I Wait a minute. Oh, 2 psychic types. Never mind. I forgot. Unless we get rid of Slowbro. Frostlass? Ooh, wait a minute. That would be kind of cooking. Where's Frostlass? We would have 3 weak to fire though, with Frostlass in there. But then we also have 2 Pokemon that can deal with fire. Barbarical? I'm thinking like maybe the move is just to swap out Slowbro here and put in Barbarical and Malamar. Barbarical Malamar out for Slowbro. This looks kind of cool though. Because Frostlass, I mean, we don't have like a straight up special attacker yet. Frostlass would be the one that's like purely special attack. Because Dragonite's more of like mixed. But Slowbro does add uniqueness to the team. You're right. Slowbro adds some uniqueness. I like that about this team. That the Slowbro is just... No one would use Slowbro, I feel. Wait, is Frostlass also mixed? Oh, frick. Well... Dude, why did... Frostlass stats actually kind of suck. What the heck? Why did they make it like this? Is there any other ice Pokemon that we could use here? Glaceon? What is Glaceon like? Oh my god, Glaceon's actually crazy. Aurorus? Dude, Aurorus is so bad though. I'm sorry. I've tried using an Aurorus in a playthrough before. We already have a fairy type, so no Carvink in there either. I mean... It really depends. Aurorus would be unique though. But then we would have another weakness to ground. Yeah, our weakness to ground returns if we put Aurorus in there. Actually, yeah, Mega Slowbro does have pretty decent special attack. I didn't even know that. Yeah, it is actually pretty good. So that means we actually do have already 1, 2, 3 potential special attackers. We don't really need a special attacking Pokemon. I feel like Frostlass just type-wise does fit this team the most in terms of giving us more coverage. Because we wouldn't want Dragonite exclusively to deal with dragons. We do have Mega Mawile already though. What else does Ice cover? Ice would help us cover flying types. We don't have anything to deal with flying types. And I guess we do have Victory Bell to deal with grass. Emboar as well. I don't know. What are we missing in this team? I mean, honestly, like just these 5 are already really good together. I don't know what would be good. Maybe some support? An electric type? Electros would be cool, but I don't think that's confirmed yet. You could do Manectric, actually. Mega Manectric to round it out. But then that's another ground weakness though. Yeah, I don't know about adding another ground weakness. Crocodile, bro. Wait, does it all just come back to Crocodile? Does it come full circle? Oh my god, it comes full circle, bro. It was Crocodile all along. It was Crocodile all along. Damn, wait, that team looks kind of stacked. I like that. I actually really like that. We only have 1 3x weakness to ice, but like Mega Mawile easily takes that out. And Emboar. You know, we got backups for the ice weakness. We got 2 Pokemon that can easily deal with it. Who do we have for hazard control? We don't exactly know how hazards are going to be in this game though. I was showing off earlier that we've seen Stealth Rock is completely different here. Which trailer was that in again? I don't know if like, will Rapid Spin still be able to get rid of hazards in this game? I assume so, right? So like if this Talonflame was using Rapid Spin instead of Flame Wheel, what would it just get rid of them as it hits Hippowdon? I wonder. Also, how long do these Stealth Rocks last on the field? You can kind of see that after the Talonflame hits it, they start fading away a little bit. Or wait, no, the move is called Stealth Rock. So maybe that's why they're slightly transparent, because it's stealth, you know? They turn invisible. Maybe they make... Oh my god, that'd be actually crazy if, like, they stay for, like, I don't know, 20 seconds? No, that 20 seconds might be too strong. But yeah, they turn invisible after a couple seconds. That's kind of cool. They've done that since Sword and Shield. Honestly, I never paid attention to it, but in this kind of game, it makes them more OP, because, I mean, you can still clearly see them, but if you're not paying attention, you forget where they are in the field, and they stay permanently. You might accidentally run into them, like in the ZA Royale, I'm saying, you know, the multiplayer mode. Point is that I don't think having a Rapid Spinner or, what's the other move that gets rid of them? Moves that get rid of hazards. I don't think it's going to be as important as just dodging. Defog, that's the other one I was thinking of. I'm assuming Mega Dragonite can probably learn Defog if we really needed it, you know? But obviously ZA is not going to be the same as other games. Maybe it doesn't learn Defog. Maybe it gets it though. I don't know. So far it doesn't say he gets Defog, but maybe can learn it in ZA if we even need it. So I'm going to stick with this team. I'm going to lock it in our Mega Emboar team. Little bit of uniqueness. Potentially all Mega Evolutions. Well, never mind. Guess maybe not Crocodile. 5 confirmed Mega Evolutions. And you know, we can easily swap out these last 2 members for some of the leaked Mega Evolutions that we saw earlier. Yeah, I like it. I like it. In most of playthroughs, you choose Crocodile. How many playthroughs have I had a Crocodile in? Dude, I don't know why. I love Crocodile. He looks cool. Again, though, we can easily swap out these last 2 for, you know, let's just say, for example, if we wanted to use Excadrill that I mentioned earlier. And then for the last Pokemon, we bring in... I think we had Frostlass earlier. That'd be kind of cool. Could be Frostlass or could be, an electric type, I guess. Or Mega Greninja, if they give it to us. We're not going to be able to get... Like, if we could get Mega Greninja from the start... Oh, wait, that's another water type, though. Never mind. Mega Blastoise in it? No, wait. Not Blastoise. What am I saying, dog? Already have the Psychic type for Malamar, so not Malamar either. Whatever, dude. Well, we'll figure it out later. Final team that we're going to do, though, of course, is the Feraligatr team. Maybe the one that people have most been waiting for, because I feel like this is going to end up being the most popular starter in ZA. But before we get into it, I'm going to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, although this stream is not technically sponsored, I'll make it sponsored because we got my good old Tokyo treat right here. Someone in chat brought it up, so you know I had to bring it. But my channel has been sponsored by Tokyo Tree and Sakurako for the last year almost, right? We've been working with them. So big shout out to them. Basically, if you don't know, they send you this box once a month and you get delicious Japanese snacks inside. I'm actually running kind of low because this is the one from last month. But let's see what we can try in here. These look pretty good actually, these little stars. It might be chocolate. Chocolate, oh yeah, there's clearly chocolate on the packaging right there. Hold on, can we get a pause? This is a little too intense for how wholesome this is, you know? What's up, sign guy? Oh my god, blurry. I did wash my hands. I peed quick, bro, you know? Speed run. Yeah, if you guys want to sign up and help my channel and get $5 off, you can see the link right there. It's also in the chat. They taste like wafer. Not vanilla wafer. I'm used to vanilla wafer, but the texture is literally like wafer. Chocolate wafer, I guess. Pretty good. Man, now I want chocolate. Soon they're going to update it. And I'm assuming next month is going to be like a Halloween theme box. Which actually kind of tastes like Nutella. I know Nutella is hazelnut, not chocolate. I think it has both, right? Hazelnut and chocolate. It kind of tastes like Nutella wafers, basically. Pretty good. What's up, Chris? And Jim Baloney was good, bro. They're good, actually. I'm gonna try something else. Oh, they have these too, dude. These look good. I love, like, I don't know what the brand is, but there's like an American version of these little pirouette sticks. This one, it looks like it might be yam. That's kind of weird. What the heck? You see that? What is that a sweet potato? It's a sweet potato. Dude, I actually really like sweet potato. Hold up. I might like these. Let me see if I can find it in the booklet, because I don't know if this is Tokyo Treat or Sakurako. Yeah, they had a Pokemon treat in this one. That was pretty good. Oh, it's right here. Sweet potato wafer roll. Oh, so it is wafer. I don't know if I want another wafer, actually. I'm not going to do that one. I'll do this one. This one looks really interesting. A little mochi. I think there might be multiple in there too. Hold up. Do a little ASMR for you guys. Ah! I can't open it. I'm also trying to open it like the worst way possible. Oh my god, this smells so good. Oh, there's multiple in there. Yo, look at this. Yo, look at that. They're like covered in powdered sugar, I think. They smell so good. I know not everyone likes red bean, but I actually really do like red bean, dude. Look at the mochi texture, man, is so fun. Pecharunt time. Oh my god. Mmm. Oh my, that is really chewy. Maybe not in a bad way. Or not in a bad way, but...
What's up, Mon lunch break in Feraligatr 4 life corazón rojo.
Yo, thank you, lucky dog. Yeah, little snack break. I was gonna say, they're not chewy in a bad way, but for a stream, you know, when I'm constantly talking, I don't know if eating that was a great idea. Because now it's like all stuck in my teeth. At least we got water. Yeah, that stretch was nice. Look at this. Bruh. Okay, I can't resist it, man. I gotta eat one more. Gotta make sure to chew the mochi thoroughly, though. My wife always tells me that mochi is like one of the highest causes of death in old people in Japan, apparently. Old people and babies, because they don't chew it thoroughly, and then they choke on the mochi. Which I find insane, I guess, as an adult. But it kind of makes sense. I mean, if you swallowed that whole, it would probably get stuck because it's kind of sticky. Yeah, it's pretty sad. This got dark. They put on mochi snacks, they put choking warnings on them because of it. I mean, I can't read it, but I'm assuming somewhere on there it would probably say it. The ones that are like targeted at kids, they put it a lot more, what's it called? Like, if they make it a lot more obvious, like make sure to chew thoroughly or have an adult supervision. Oh yeah, that's so true, because babies and old people, they lose their teeth. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. You know what? That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, I didn't read that spoiler, but I saw. All right, hold up. We're gonna make this. I don't know if that worked. Okay, there we go. Turning into Munchlax. All right, so it's time for the final Legend ZA team. And if I'm being honest, this might be my actual one, or the closest to my actual one, because at least right now I am leaning to Feraligatr. But it really depends on what the typing is. I don't know if it's been leaked, but I assume it's going to be either Water Dragon or Water Dark. It could be Water Poison. I mean, at least one of the... If they wanted to make a type triangle, I feel like Water Poison would make the most sense. Because Fairy would beat Emboar's Fighting. Fighting wouldn't beat Poison necessarily, actually. I guess maybe not. But then Poison would be the Fairy type. So maybe not. Maybe not. Water Dragon confirmed? I don't know. I don't know what if anything has been confirmed. You guys don't spoil it in the chat if you know. I don't think that it's even been leaked though. But yeah, that would be my prediction. It's probably Water Dragon. So based off of that, we probably wouldn't want another dragon on the team, which is okay because we already had Dragonite in the previous one, and then we had what do we have in the first one? Mega Ampharos, I believe. So yeah, we'll assume that this is Water Dragon and just not have another dragon on this team. But one Pokemon that I do want to use, at least on one of these teams, and I don't know which one again, which starter I'm going to pick still, but let's just say if I went with Feraligatr, this would be the team that has the Mega Malamar. It's gotta be in there, bro. I want, like, Mega Malamar, they got me with that trailer and the marketing. Not that I think he's my friend, though. I feel like I'm not on the boat. I'm not on the my friend Malamar boat. I'm more of like, Malamar will brainwash my enemies hype train, you know? He's a friend of me. Yeah, the Megamind. And you know we got a nickname in Megamind. Wait, is it... Does Megamind have a name? Like the real life person? Do we know his name? Doesn't say. He's not a human, right? His birth name remains unknown. Yeah, we don't know his name. He was born to his unnamed parents in his home planet. Wait, what crushes the poison theory? Fairy is neutral to firefighting. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. There's been games where they don't make a secondary triangle. Were the Hisuian starters a secondary triangle? Ghost, Dark, Fighting. Yeah, I guess so. Well, Fighting doesn't beat Ghost, but it's resisted or whatever. Neutral, immune to it. Ghost is immune to Fighting. So it could be something like that, where it's not necessarily each one beats the secondary, but they at least have a resistance of some kind. Either way, I would love to have a Mega Malamar on this team if I picked Feraligatr. So that's already the two that we're building around here. Which I guess means like we would already have two physical attackers, because I assume Mega Feraligatr would be physical, and I know Malamar is a physical attacker. It seems like Mega Malamar though, from the trailers, it looks like they're going to make it more of a special attack. Like in the trailer, we see it using mainly special moves, I believe. I mean, we can check out the trailer real quick. We got it right here. Where's the final trailer? Oh, no, wait. We need the Mega Malamar trailer. Mega Malamar reveal. Oh, wait, no. This is the game. We need the gameplay. There we go. What moves do we see Mega Malamar using here? That looks like maybe Psychic or Psy Shock. Got Hypnosis, I'm assuming. Mega Malamar would be great as just supportive, too. What is this right here? Dark Pulse, maybe? Or maybe that's Psy Shock. Oh, but that's a physical move for sure. That's a Night Slash. That's Night Slash right there. But I'm assuming it can also learn Dark Pulse, right? So like, if it really depends on the stats, but let's just say, you know, we use it as a physical attacker, because that's what Mega Malamar is normally known for. Or regular Malamar is more of a physical attacker. Yeah, it's not going to have Contrary on the Mega Evolution though. But I don't know, depending on if abilities somehow are baked in for at least Mega Evolutions, I feel like Mega Malamar would have something that maybe puts the enemy to sleep or confuses them, because that's what it talks about in the website. That Malamar, or Mega Malamar, is more like easily able to confuse enemies or something. Either way, I just really like the freaking Megamind, bro. It's just, it looks cool. That's all I care about, is that it looks cool. So we're keeping Mega Malamar in there. We still don't have a Fire or Grass. And I think this one would be, you know, we just mentioned, if both of these are physical or more leaning towards physical, maybe this is the team where we bring in Pyroar. I don't actually even know Pyroar stat. I've never used a Pyroar before. But I feel like Pyroar would be kind of cool to use. I've never used a Pyroar again. It has, yeah, pretty good special attack. Actually really fast. I didn't know Pyroar was this fast. The heck? It's really bad. That's all I remember. Wait, look. Listen. Maybe it might get better in Z8, you know? Yeah, it is true. We can use multiple Mega Evolutions. Not at the same time, but if you Mega Evolve one Pokemon and it times out because it's based on a timer, but then you gather Mega Energy, you can then Mega Evolve a different one. Look, Mega Pyroar would be pretty sick if it happens. I don't see an option for the male version here, the Sprite at least. But I mean, honestly, I would just like catch a Litten in whatever gender we get. You know, I'm fine with either one. Especially with a Mega Evolution, I don't know what a female Mega Pyroar would look like. Do they look the same? I don't know. It could be like a... Wait, is there any Mega Evolution that has a gender difference? Oh yeah, I guess Latios and Latias. You know, Latios and Latias, when they Mega Evolve, they look the same. Oh, it's right there. Oh, you're right. There we go. Again, it really depends. I would be down to use the female one, though. Depending on what a potential Mega Evolution for it could look like. Yeah, I like Pyroar in here. That would give us fighting weakness, but Malamar, I mean, even though it's half dark, could probably still deal with a fighting type. You could have another flying type, like this could be the Mega Pidgeot. Oh wait, no, we don't want another normal type. What's another flying type Mega Evolution? Or this could be the Noivern team. Wait, I did say I don't want another dragon though. We've seen a lot of Noivern in the trailers though. I don't know why, I still feel like maybe we'll get a Mega Noivern, even if it's in the DLC. Because Noivern could definitely use it. Out of all the dragon flying Pokemon, like it's kind of crazy. We have 3 dragon flying Mega, actually 4. We have Altaria, Dragonite, Salamence, and Rayquaza. 4 flying dragon Mega Evolutions. And obviously Altaria changes to Dragon Fairy, but yeah, Noivern would have to be another one that changes to a different typing. I mean, I don't know, because Noivern just looks like it would be a flying dragon. So maybe we don't get a Mega Noivern. This is the Hawlucha one. I mean, maybe this is the Mega Hawlucha team, actually. Dude, Hawlucha's so weird that it's a Kalos Pokemon. Wait, where even is Hawlucha? I don't see him, bro. Oh, there we go. Like, I don't know. I'm looking at the full Kalos roster. I don't know why. I feel like Hawlucha doesn't fit. But there it is. It is a Kalos Pokemon. I guess they never did like a Mexico-inspired region. So they just threw it in France for some reason. This might be the Mega Hawlucha team, actually. Yeah, it would fit for sure. So far, we just have 2 weak to Fairy. And actually, assuming Feraligatr would be weak to Fairy as well, I don't know about that. Hawlucha would have fit better in Paldea. Yeah, at least it would have been a little more Latin, you know? I don't know. I don't think Spain is considered Latino, though. Because Latino implies, like, Latin America. I don't think it's... Yeah, Spain's in Europe, so it's different. It's different. Hispanic, though. Be Hispanic, technically. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know about Mega Hawlucha here, just because that would give us another Fairy weakness. They're just Spanish, bro. Actually, yeah, because isn't Hispanic is not even... Like, is Spain not considered Hispanic? Does Hispanic just mean Spanish-speaking countries, especially those in Latin America? Relating to Spain, is Spain Hispanic? Are Spaniards Hispanic? Yes, but not Latino. Yeah. Anyway, Hawlucha's Latino for sure, bro. Come on. I mean, Hawlucha is literally a luchador. Anyway, I don't know. I like Mega Hawlucha, but I don't know if we would want it on this team necessarily. And there are other, like, for example, oh wait, we already have a dark type. I was going to say Scrafty is another one that most people are assuming will get a Mega because of the rival having one. But then we would have another dark type in there. Okay, well, let me first try to think of the core. Do we want a grass type on this team? There's not a whole lot of options. Roserade would be cool if Mega Roserade was a thing. Maybe a Mega Abomasnow? I don't really like Abomasnow though. Mega Abomasnow is... That's a big boy. That's a big old boy. Oh, this would be the Chestnut, bro. Wait a minute. We gotta bring back Auto, dude. Okay, wait. I completely forgot. Yeah, we gotta bring back Auto. I just realized we have to have Chestnut. That would still make us 2 weeks to... 3 Pokemon week to Fairy, though. Gosh dang it, man. Why? That is if it becomes Water Dragon, though. If it doesn't, then... I mean, we'd be fine. I mean, if it becomes Water Dark, then we can't even have Malamar. Or, well, I wouldn't want to have two weaknesses to it. But we could make up for it. Wait, did I already put Aegislash on the Meganium team, though, didn't I? Yeah, we already had Aegislash on the Meganium team. So I was about to say, we can always counter the Fairy weakness with a Aegislash. I would say like Klefki could serve a similar role, but Klefki is just pure utility. Wouldn't really... Doesn't dish out a lot of damage back. Counter Fairy with Scolipede. Oh! Assuming that Mega Scolipede is a thing, that would be pretty sick. I don't know what Mega Scolipede like... I can't even imagine what Mega Scolipede would look like, but that would be sick. Or a Mega Scizor. You know, if we want to go with a already confirmed Mega, or already existing. Like Scizor is Gen 2. Mega Scizor would be kind of cool. That gives us 2 weak to Fire, which is not bad because we already have Pyroar and Feraligatr. I actually kind of dig the Mega Scizor in this team, actually. This is another situation where, you know, if in the edited video at the very ending, when we do spoiler talk, I can easily swap this out with Mega Scolipede. Assuming, you know, what's that one guy's name? Corbeau? That's his ace. That would actually fit right here perfectly, but then we wouldn't have a Steel type. So I don't know. If you need a homie to trade, I got you. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe they have that one item in the game too. Because that was one of the things people loved about Legends Arceus, is that they added the linking cord. That's what it was called. We can easily use a linking cord. Wait, was Scizor? Oh wait, never mind. The linking cord doesn't work with Scizor. Is it just you just use the metal coat on it? In Legends Arceus? In Pokemon Legends Arceus, due to the absence of held items, Metal Coat simply needs to be used to trigger evolution. But the item is still So you just use it. But like, there is held items back in Legends ZA. So I guess we'll see exactly how evolving works. What's up, Jalone? How you doing? Mega Salamence, amigo. Okay, the thing is, we're assuming that Feraligatr becomes a water and dragon type, not just water. And I don't want to have a repeating typing. Otherwise, Mega Salamence would be really good on this team. I mean, just in general, Mega Salamence is a powerhouse. On any team, it would be good. Oh, wait, I forgot about Metagross, dog. Wait a minute. I love Mega Metagross. Probably, maybe my favorite Mega Evolution of all.
Have you considered the capacity testing for online?
Yo, thank you, Kefinity. I have not, actually. But, yeah, I think in the ZA Royale, right? It's only 3 Pokemon that you get to bring. In the ranked mode, at least. What's cool is, like, a lot of the teams that I built can easily function as just a 3-man core. Like on this team, oh frick. Okay, wait, still saved it. I guess on this team, you know, I would probably bring Feraligatr, Chestnut, Metagross or something like that. Well, you know, that would be too weak to fire, but I guess you can bring in Feraligatr Yeah, I don't know. Something like that. 2 Psychics, though. Yeah, that's true. Dang it. As much as I love Mega Metagross... I mean, wait, did I have another Psychic type on the Meganium team? Because low-key, I'm thinking like maybe Feraligatr team is the one with Aegislash. We put Metagross in this team instead. And then add a different final Pokemon that's not Psychic type. We can go back to this at the ending. Oh yeah, like this team could have like... This team could be Mega Metagross and then Mega Gengar. And then that way it would be all Mega Evolutions except Talonflame, I guess. And then that way in this team we can have the Aegislash instead. And then I don't know what the final Pokemon would be though. I guess Scolipede? Mega Scolipede? Where is he at? Not you, Whirlipede. There we go. This could work. Let's see. We got 3 weak to fire. But Feraligatr can easily handle that. We don't have anything against ground. Well, actually, no. We have Feraligatr. I'm saying we don't have any Pokemon that use ground. A lot of these Pokemon can probably learn Earthquake, though. At least Scolipede, I think. Maybe? Feraligatr? I'm not sure. I feel like it's always good to have someone that can use Earthquake, though. At least in turn-based. Maybe not so much in ZA. Yeah, Scolipede can learn Earthquake. And maybe Feraligatr can, too. Pace Aegislash with Excadrill. Yeah, that could work, too. Put Excadrill instead of Aegislash. And that way it doesn't conflict with the... Oh, wait, didn't we have Aegislash or Excadrill in this team? Oh, wait, no, we don't. It's tough. All right. The thing is, like, I'm trying to make these teams at least have no spoilers, and Excadrill is not confirmed yet. So we're not going to do Excadrill for this one. Wait, I did say I wanted a Tyranitar on at least one of the teams, but dang it, man. This Mega Malamar is messing me up. There's so many cool dark types. Like low-key, I would use an all dark type team, to be honest. That'd be cool. I'd have Crocodile, Malamar, Scrafty. Who was I just talking about? I already forgot. Houndoom. Monotype Dark Run. That's gonna be my second playthrough, dude. My second ZA playthrough is Monotype Dark. And Mega Hydreigon if it's in... Oh yeah, I was talking about Tyranitar. Yeah, I would have Tyranitar in there too. That'd be a sick team. And Mega Greninja as the starter? Bro, Mega Greninja, Scrafty, Crocodile, Houndoom, Tyranitar. I'm missing one more dark type, but yeah, that would be a sick team. You gotta do Mega Victreebel next team. We have a Mega Victreebel in the Emboar team. This is the Emboar team. We got Mega Victreebel in there. For this team, though, I don't know. It's kind of tough. Because, yeah, we already have Malamar in there. Like, Malamar, I want Mega Malamar, but he's kind of messing up the whole vibe. I mean, maybe a poison type. What? Well, I keep saying Scolipede. You know what? Let's just drop Scolipede in there. Regardless if he gets a Mega or not. I feel like Scolipede actually does fit. Even though I don't think it's confirmed, but I believe Whirlipede was in the original Pokemon X and Y. So if we assume that, like, at least it returns from the original, or we could do, like, a Mega Gengar on this one. Since we kind of have a lot of physical attack, just Pyroar special. I guess Mega Gengar actually kind of fits more on this one. Yeah, I would still use Chestnut though, even if we can't Mega Evolve it, just because it was my original starter. Mega Gengar kind of works here to cover for the Fairy weakness. Well, we only have 2 Pokemon weak to... Well, no, if Feraligatr's Dragon, then yeah, we would have 3 weak to Fairy. And get Gengar to counter that. And then maybe we drop Mega Scizor in as the last one. I don't think I would love to do a Beedrill to be more unique, but that'd be too many physical attackers too. Need a fairy to deal with dragons? I guess that's true. Feraligatr probably wouldn't deal with them. What other fairies can we even slot in there though? We already have a psychic type, so no Gardevoir. Oh my god, is this the Audino? Oh wait, no, we already have Pyroar. Magearna, hell yeah. There's not a lot. I mean, this might be the Dedenne move. I know the Dene kind of sucks, but I don't know. I kind of like the Dene at the same time. He's cute. And it would be unique to use one in a playthrough. That would give us another weakness to ground though. We would have 3 weak to ground. And no flying Pokemon though. I know everyone keeps saying dragon, but we're assuming that Feraligatr is a water dragon if it mega evolves. Yeah, Malamar will probably be more of a special attacker when it mega evolves. We'll see. I like Dede though. Mega Altaria as a Dragon Fairy could work. Is there electric flying? Yeah, we could do an Emolga. Emolga has actually been shown in one of the trailers. But like, we're looking for a fairy type ideally. It can learn fairy moves? Hold up. I mean, Emolga just, I feel like, has really bad stats. Only 75 special attack. What is it? Does it actually learn fairy moves? It doesn't. It learns charm. What? Emolga is actually a great choice, bro. He's gonna be the Volt Switcher. Hey, wait, he's got Quick Attack Volt Switch. Hold up, we've seen that Quick Attack Volt Switch could actually be OP in this game. And it gets Light Screen. This might be the utility Pokemon. We drop in, get it in there, drop a Light Screen, Quick Attack, Volt Switch, and get on out. That's it. Oh my god, is this the way? This is the squad, bro. The only issue is still like, yeah, it covers our ground weakness, but it's not like Emolga can really do anything against, you know, a ground type. I guess you would just go into Feraligatr? I don't know. It's dead before you even switch. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it would be really cute to use an Emolga, honestly. That would still give us potentially 4 Mega Evolutions, since we're not going to be able to get Chestnut at the beginning. I don't know if this team is the best, you know, considering I said that maybe Feraligatr is probably the starter I'm going to go with. I don't know how I feel about this team. This actually being my ZA team. But again, based on how things play out, we could definitely do something like Mega Scolipede and then... Is there any other fairy Pokemon in the leaks that we know about? Hold up, let me just look up Kalos Dex. I want to see the original X and Y Pokemon, not just like the Gen 6 ones. Okay, so there's a Azumarill, which is going to suck without huge power. I don't want to use a Florges, probably. Is that really it, bro? Mawile, I guess? The Dene, Mr. Mime. Use a Mr. Mime. Oh my god, Cart! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! It's Cart. Wait, where the frick is it? This is our support Pokemon for the squad. Oh my god! It was always Carbink. You guys actually don't know, but I used to use a Carbink in my Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi team. Because it gets dual screens and I think it had Stealth Rock too. I would literally just run Light Clay Carbink. That was my lead in X and Y. Bro, look at this. Look at these defenses though. He gets in there, he throws up stealth rocks, he runs away. I mean, he does have like Moonblast, Power Gem. You know, he can do some, but mainly it would just be to set up the dual screens. He's got Light Screen, and then I think he learns, wait, Bro learns Spikes too. Bro learns Substitute. I don't know if like how it works in this game. If you set up Substitute. I don't know if you guys have seen, but like for example in the ZA Royale. Hold up, I need to pull up. Actually, I think I do have the trailer right here. Yeah. In the ZA Royale, we get to see Substitute at one point. And the thing I'm confused about is like how long does the decoy last? And also, can you just ignore it? Wait, which part of the trailer? I swear it's around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. So right here you can see. It's kind of hard to tell, but yeah, in the bottom left corner, you see the Simisear drops the Substitute. And then I think it's using like Nasty Plot right there. Yeah, it's Nasty Plot. So it drops the Substitute, uses Nasty Plot. And then for whatever reason, this Gyarados actually attacks the Substitute doll instead of the Simisear. So I don't know how it's gonna work. Where like... Does that mean you're forced to hit the Substitute doll? The doll falls after just one hit. But yeah, I just wonder, like, maybe as long as the doll is out, you can't target Simisear. You have to target the doll. It does make you lose HP. Yeah, hold up. Yeah, you can see the... I mean, it didn't look... How much HP does Substitute usually cost? Isn't it like 1/10? Or is it less? Or more, I mean. 25%. What? 10%? About 25%. Yeah, 25%. It doesn't look like 25%. That looks like it barely lost any health from using the Substitute. In fact, it might have even just been hit by another Pokemon. Like, I don't even know if Substitute took any of its health. You see it's got 150. Let me look through the trailer and see if Simisear got hit on any point. Actually, kind of looks like it gets hit by Thunderbolt right there. I don't even think that Substitute will cost health unless these little things that you pick up heal you. Either way though, it definitely lost less than 25%. Oh yeah, look, you can see it setting up the Substitute right there. That's weird though. That's definitely less than 25%. Anyway. Point being that Carbink might be the move, guys. It might just be Carbink. And let's just say, you know, even if we don't go with Scolipede, to deal with fairy types, we go with like Mega Scizor instead. We can go for Mega Scizor and Carbink. And then we have, I mean, the only issue with this is we wouldn't really have any special attackers except Pyroar and potentially Malamar. If it uses Psyshock or Dark Pulse. So maybe it would make more sense to do like a Klefki. What is Klefki's stats looking like actually? Isn't Klefki's... Hold up. Oh my god, I don't know how to look up Klefki, please! Hey, there we go. I mean, I just feel like Klefki, it's got a better typing, but it's just not as good as the Carbink for the purposes that we want it. Does Klefki get Stealth Rock too? It does not. Huh. That's weird. I mean, it gets Spikes, but no Stealth Rock on Klefki. Does that add any more weaknesses? I guess we would have 2 weaknesses to water, but we'll be fine. We got Chestnut. kind of like this squad. I mean, the Carbink seems like a bit of a meme, but I guess even depending on how it ends up playing out, if we can get it in the game or not, we could even use a Mega Diancie as a, you know, the upgrade to Carbink. Not that I like usually like using, what's it called, mythical or legendary Pokemon, but if we actually do get to catch Diancie in the game, I would be down. I feel like it'd be cool. But yeah, as a tank for the team, I feel like Carbink actually fits. Like if we ever are in a situation we just need to bring out a tank, I like it. So it might not look as cool or unique as having Emolga on the squad that we did earlier, but I think this is what we're going to go with. We'll see though. Again, I'm going to workshop this and add in some of the potential leaked Mega Evolutions. So if you guys want to see the not 3-hour long version of this, I'll put it up on Saturday if I can get it all edited in time. And yeah, over there at the ending of the video, I'll drop in like, you know, any potentially leaked Pokemon, like update the teams with leaks. So yeah, that is going to do it for this stream. It's been fun, man. That 3 hours flew by, man. It's crazy how just doing this is like, whew. Yeah, in case you guys missed it, so this is going to be our Meganium team, assuming that Mega Meganium becomes a Fairy and Grass type. I don't like having repeating typings, so that's what I mainly built all these teams around. We would have Talonflame, Mega Sharpedo, Aegislash, Mega Ampharos, and Meowstic, because I like having at least one supportive Pokemon. For our Emboar team, assuming that it remains a firefighting type, this one would actually go crazy because basically all of these can Mega Evolve except Crocodile. But again, if we like swap this out for a Excadrill and Mawile for, I forgot what else we had said, you know, we could potentially have a full Mega Evolving team. And I love that we have Mega Slowbro. Like, giving Mega Slowbro a little chance in the spotlight would be cool. Finally, for Feraligatr, if it does become Water Dragon, honestly, this team is built around Mega Malamar, bro. It's not even Feraligatr. But anyway, even if we can't Mega Evolve Chestnut, we got to bring him back from the OG X and Y playthrough. I want to give Pyroar a shot because I've never used one before. Mega Scizor would probably be our carry because Scizor is just really powerful. And then Carbink is our support. So there you go. 3 teams for the 3 starters in Legends EA. And yeah, stay tuned because I'm going to do a version with spoilers, but I'm not going to stream it because, you know, I don't want to spoil stuff. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.